Can't wait. Can't wait. Awesome. Let's go live. All right. We are now live on the Tube and on Twitch. So if you're dedicated, go ahead and report for duty. And I appreciate you so much because I do. Oh, thank you, Miss Corey. Thank you so much for the heart encounter. Awesome. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Miss Corey. Fantastic. All right, guys. So, hi. Hi. Happy Saturday, guys. Happy Saturday. Thank you all so very much for being here with me because as you know, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me and I appreciate you all. So thank you so very much. Thank you, Edward, for the fireworks. Those are cool. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Let's keep doing all of the good things. And while we are here, let's be active participants. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I can't even deny. Let's keep tapping that screen. Let's get it up to 100,000 likes in the first hour. Also, guys, continue to share the live, but within reason. We don't want to share so much, that like we don't want to spam share. Okay. All right. If you're new here, I don't like spam sharing. All right. Share like once an hour. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are fantastic. Also, let's continue to go ahead and knock out the gift goals. Doing so helps, again, keeps us on the FYP so that we can have these conversations. I'm going to go ahead and change it to another pity goal. Let's see something. Let's do heart puffs. All right, let's go ahead and knock those out, guys. And if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and get in the box. Let's have a decent discourse. Okay, you don't have to come up here. Hey, Tit Tac, you don't have to come up here with the racism or the misogyny. We can have a conversation. Let's talk about the government shutdown. We're entering in week 3 of the shutdown. Donald Trump just blew up the 5th boat this week. Also, the Southcom, what is it? Yeah, the Southcom Command. The dude is retiring at the end of the year. I wonder why he's doing that. The guy that's in charge of the South Pacific. Want to talk about it? All right. Also, our farmers are in peril, on the verge of filing Chapter 12 bankruptcy once again because of Donald Trump's tariff policy. Can we call it a policy? That's what I'm going with. We're going to go with policy. All right. Also, Donald Trump is definitely taking the United States Constitution and wiping his behind with it. He does not care about the Constitution. All right. And also another thing that we want to say here. All right. Trump supporters, this is not your safe space. You know that already. This is not your safe space. You do not get to come here and use our chat, all right, as your diary or your journal. All right. That's what your therapist couch is for. Okay. So with that being said, if you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and get in the box. Let's have a conversation. All right. And if I see you in the chat talking that yip yap, what's going to end up happening is myself or my mods will send you a request. If you don't accept, you're going to learn the lesson that you get to yap from outside of the club. So there's that. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's see who we have up first. All right, and oh wait, I'm in the request. There we go, because it's me. Join. Oh my gosh, okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Hi, that's my backup. If you're not following her, I think you should go ahead and follow my backup. Follow. Okay. All right, and let's see here. Mr. Royal and Doug, I see y'all out in there. I would promise you I'll get to you. I promise. Let's see what this is here. All right, that person went away. Oh, wait, I keep forgetting I have a second device. I don't know. I promise, guys, one day I will be a professional. But if you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and get in the box. Don't be afraid. Get in the box so that we can have a conversation. All right. I see Mr. Royal is there. Let's see what's up. I am up, boyfriend. What are you talking about? I am up. Are we not letting anyone being able to join? Let's see here. Okay, so Doug is connecting. All right, there we go. Hey, Doug, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? I just wanted to test while you were, yeah, you ain't lying. But just a quick public service announcement. I wanted to say I apologize because I know you joined up on a couple of Democratic panels, and I want to apologize for the craziness that you be experiencing when you joined up on the panels that I'm in sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes I'm just gonna say some of y'all Democrats be just as bad as MAGA sometimes.
What are you talking about?
You joined up on a panel one day, and every time you started talking, they all started talking.
Oh, they do that all the time. That ain't nothing.
Yeah, I know. We like to have civil discord.
Yeah. No, we had
Yeah,
to have civil conversations and decent discourse. They typically like to have heated exchanges. So there's that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I
So
feel you. Thank
that's
you.
all.
Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by, Doug. Stick around.
I'm gonna stick around. I got
All
you.
right. Have a great day, love. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up, get in the box. Let's go ahead and have a conversation. We have a lot to talk about. Of course, guys, if the Trump supporters are being pussies, what we're going to do, of course, is we will read the news, all right, because there's a lot to talk about. But, if you're not a pussy and you want to have a conversation, go ahead and get in the request. It's that easy. It's that easy. All right, I'm going to drop this person because they're not loading. Hi, Hawk's Eye. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Or are you a
Yeah,
Trump
I voted
supporter?
Trump.
Okay, all right. How old are you?
29.
29. Okay. All right. So, yep. MAGA, you're deplorable. All right. We can talk about the government shutdown, how it's entering its third week. We can talk about Trump blowing up another boat, the fifth one thus far. We can talk about our farmers and how they're suffering under the Trump regime. Or we can talk about how Donald Trump is using our Constitution as toilet paper. Which one would you like to discuss?
Well, I want to ask you if you. I mean, it seems like you're just in a rush to say Trump voters are deplorable. But can you at least try to understand why we saw Trump as a better option than Kamala Harris?
I don't care. It's been like a year almost. I don't care why you saw him as a better option. Let's talk about present day.
That's how elections work.
But, sir,
Trump was elected.
I'm so sorry. Hi, how are you? Hey, listen, the election happened November 5th of 2024. It's like October 18th.
And after that, they get a 4-year term as president.
Let's talk about what's happening now. It's like right now, we're like going into the third week of the government shutdown. Like the military is not getting paid. People are going to lose their benefits. Like,
look at the demands that the Democrats are making.
Did you know that state agencies this past week around Thursday received a letter from USDA letting them know that funding for SNAP, which is food stamps, how people, go buy food, will run out of funding as of October 31st. So come November 1st, the month of November, I should basically say people won't get their benefits. Did you know that?
Yeah, but I just think that
why do you
100% blame one side when obviously both sides.
What do you mean I blame?
Do a better job.
Why would it be Why would it be both sides when
look at the demands?
Hold on, I'm so sorry. Trump has the House, he has the Senate, so the entire legislative branch. He also has the Supreme Court on his side, and he has the executive branch. Why isn't he able to make a deal?
And with that majority, he's the end to pass the new bill that would end the shutdown. Democrats have to compromise, and Republicans have to compromise. Both parties. Look at the demands the Democrats are making. Look at how much of it is.
What demands are they making? Tell us what demands they're
making. Look at how much is foreign aid and goes to the European. It goes to Europe, it goes to other countries, and I don't agree with the money that Trump is trying to give with Argentina.
I'm so sorry. Why are you mentioning foreign aid when Donald Trump literally just promised Argentina $40 billion? You know he did that. Like he told them, I'm going to send you this $20 billion first, and hey yo, Malay, if you win the re-election, I'm going to give you another $20 billion. But our military is not being paid. There are moms, including military spouses that can't feed their children because WIC is running out of funding. Also, there are going to be, again, 42 million Americans who won't be able to eat as of November 1st because SNAP will be out of funds, out of money. Why are you even talking about that? Like, be so for real.
That the Democrats they're making demands that we repeal things that were passed in the big beautiful bill.
No,
exactly what.
So what they're trying to do, what the Democrats are actually trying to do, is they're trying to do a few things. Actually, what they want to do is, in regards to the big beautiful bill, is that they want to ensure, all right, that Americans don't lose their health insurance coverage is what they want to do. All right. They want the Republicans to not cut the funding for Medicaid and Medicare. Also, they want to ensure that right now, here, present day, all right, well, actually, I should say as of December 31st of 2025, that, Americans who have purchased insurance through the ACA marketplace can keep their insurance because you do know that is going to be going up exponentially, right? Like over 100% in most states.
The spending bill that
increasing.
Democrats are trying to pass on page 57, okay, $200 billion for reimbursements on healthcare money that was spent for illegal aliens, not U.S. citizens.
Oh, I'm so
it's
sorry.
in the spending bill.
I think you have
200
that
billion,
absolutely
200
wrong.
billion. Page 57. Page
Okay,
57.
so first things first is that I want you to explain to us, all right, what an undocumented immigrant is. All right. And if you can read out that page to us. Yeah, he's talking about emergency Medicaid, but he doesn't know that he's talking about emergency Medicaid because he doesn't know what emergency Medicaid actually is.
Reimbursing that.
Because he doesn't know what it is.
Someone who's undocumented doesn't have a legal basis for being in the country. They're not
actually, yes, they do. So you see, that's the thing. You don't know the difference.
If you illegally entered the country and you don't have a pending asylum claim,
okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Then you don't have a legal basis for being in the country if you're not a citizen and you don't have a visa.
Mm-hmm.
And 80% of asylum claims are denied because most people aren't coming here for legitimate asylum. They're coming here for economic reasons. Okay, so let's be honest about that. And at the state level, they do qualify for a lot of benefits that the federal government.
How many? Okay, so first things first is that you're mentioning a lot of things. What you just said is factually incorrect. Okay, on a state level, because not all states actually provide benefits to people who aren't here for a valid claim. All right, I have to use their language in order for them to understand, guys. So just follow me here. All right, first things first is I want you to understand what an undocumented immigrant is. All right, an undocumented immigrant is a person who the state and the federal government is aware of. All right, there are a person who are waiting to be seen for their asylum claim. It also includes people who are waiting to be naturalized. Okay, it just means that they haven't received their citizenship as of yet. So there's that. All right, we're not talking about what the end process is. All right, we're talking about what they're currently going through. So that's what an undocumented immigrant is in this country.
You're ignoring gotaways. You're only talking about asylum seekers. Yes.
I did not just say. I literally just mentioned two different things.
Let me respond. You're completely
no.
Who successfully
I literally just said undocumented immigrants, and if you decided to not overtalk me, then you would allow me to finish my sentence. But you have this thing where you can't hush up. I want you to catch a bubble, all right, and listen. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You're so kind. Thank you. Okay. Anywho. As I was saying, I just mentioned two types of undocumented immigrants in the United States of America. All right, this does not include people who are here on deferred deportation or on asylum or not asylum, but on temporary protected status and refugee status. Those are completely different. Okay, thank you very much. Additionally, okay, all right, for people, all right, who are here and we don't have any record of them, okay, you can't even say how many of those people are here because we don't have record of them.
And you can't either.
All right, now, in regards to, I never tried to claim that there was a lot of or a little bit of them here. I said we can't say how many are here. So there's that. The next part of it is that the service in which you're speaking of is called emergency Medicaid. Do you know what emergency Medicaid is and what it provides?
Are you just referring to emergency services at hospitals?
Yep.
Yeah, that adds up. That does get expensive.
How much was it in 2025? Not 2025, I'm sorry, 2024. How much was it?
I know that what the Democrats are trying to do now
is they're trying to get $200 billion. How much was it in 2024?
What the Democrats are trying to get now is $200 billion.
They're not trying to get $200 billion for it.
Page 57, section 2121 of the freaking what the bill they're trying to pass. Look it up. Black and white.
Sure, I'll look it up. Anywho, with that being said, how much did it cost in 2024? I need you to answer that question.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay, all right, yeah. It
was
federally for the whole nation, less than 1%. It was less than 1% of the budget for Medicaid and Medicare. It was less than 1%.
You don't understand
Literally.
why Republicans are trying to put their foot down? Why Republicans are
It doesn't
actually
matter why they're trying to put their foot
why
down. If
we
them
got this
putting their
done in the
foot
big beautiful
down,
bill, and why we
you
don't
just
want
you
to
did
spend
just
money
ask
on
a
people who aren't
question.
here, who don't have a legal basis for being here.
If emergency Medicaid makes up less than 1%, less than 1%
Well, I'll have to fact check you.
of what? No. Be quiet, please. If it makes up less than 1%, all right, of what is spent from the Medicaid budget, all right, then how is that having any type of detrimental impact on what is paid to the states to provide Medicaid coverage for its citizens?
I'll have to fact check you, but what the Democrats are trying to get now is a large amount of money. They're trying to set aside, they're trying to allocate $200 billion for it. That's a lot of money. That's
You
worth
keep
putting your foot
talking
down.
about $200 billion.
And we repealed that
You're
part of
wrong.
Medicaid in the big beautiful bill.
You're not right. You're absolutely
And now they're trying
wrong.
to get us to repeal that part of the big beautiful bill, and the Republicans aren't having it. It's understandable.
You're wrong. That's literally it. That's untrue. Substantiate it, please, because that's going to be for people who actually qualify for it. It's not for people who are undocumented and who aren't citizens in the United States of America. So go ahead, pull it up. Where are you reading it from?
So now you're
tell me where you're
denying
reading
that
it from.
people who are
I am that
undocumented use emergency
listen.
Medicaid?
No, that's wrong. I'm talking about how you're interpreting on that. All right. It doesn't say that. So you're lying. I know that you're lying. Because if you were telling the truth, you turn your camera on and you green screen it. Or you can even tell me exactly where it is that you're looking at it, and I'll read it to the class. I don't mind. Because you're lying. Oh, wait, guys, we have hold music again. I forgot. Hold music. There we go.
Page 57, section 2141 of the bill they filed.
I'm so sorry. Where are you reading that from? I'm so sorry. I don't know where you're reading that from. Cha-cha-cha-cha. No, I don't do Jeopardy. We do hold music. I need you all to read the room here. We do hold music. Because we're holding. Dun, 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 dun. Like, if he knew how to do research, he would say it was HR or SB, and then he would tell us the number for it, and then we could go look at it, and then there we go. Jesus Christ, a lot of these. Anywho, guys, let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. All of the good things. All right, there we go. Okay, let's see. What is it that we are working on right now? Oh, let me go ahead and fix that. Guys, you're doing a fantastic job on the lights. I know I'm not supposed to tell you nice things, but guys, I am just, kind. Okay, I just am. So thank you so much for tapping that screen. Let's go ahead and get it up to 100,000 likes. All right, I don't want to be mean, Mom, ever. All right, and let's go ahead and knock out the finger hearts. It's the finger hearts, right? Yeah, let's knock out those. Okay, and continue to share the live. Actually, we're good on shares. You don't have to share it anymore. I'll tell you when to share it again. Okay. Also, I can't seem to stay logged in to my pay account, so there's that. I was trying to. I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I don't want to leave the phone, and I just like talking to you all between customers. We have Hawkseye here. Oh, Tyrone, thank you so much for the $5. Love. Tyrone said, "Hey, Queen, I was just messing with you when I said wake up." Oh, that was you? Oh, okay. You should have said, "Look up, Marlon, say cheese." And I would have looked up and I would have said cheese. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Tyrone. I appreciate you, love. Drop some hearts in the chat for Tyrone, y'all. All right. Let's keep doing all of the awesome things because Tyrone has gotten us started on our daily donation goals. So we're now at 145. All right. 145 left for the day. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 on gmail.com. Also, shout out to Donna on the tube for the $2 super chat. Donna said, "Hey, Erica, you friend to call me. I'm sorry, I got a phone call, guys. I did tell my friend to call me, but I said, hey, I'm going to be busy between 3 and 6. All right, but shout out to Donna for the $2 super chat. The YouTube chat is fire. Glad to hear it. I got to pay more attention over there. Also, shout out to Taro for the $2. Taro just sent a bunch of hearts. I love you too, Taro. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. All right, guys, if my math serves me correctly, we're now 141 away from our daily donation goal. So, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. Tap, tap, tap that screen. Share the live. And if you want to support, best way to do so again is via the links in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also, if you're on the tube, best way to show love is via a super chat. Thank you all so very much for the warm welcome. I appreciate you all so very much. Thank you. Hawk is still on. Oh, there you go. You're back.
The appropriations bill S 2882, page 57, section 2141.
S2882.
That's the name of the appropriations bill that the Democrats are trying to push through. That's their proposal, spending proposal. And it would,
I believe.
and in the big, beautiful bill, we repealed any provisions that would have given subsidies for any healthcare money towards illegals. And what their spending proposal is trying to do is repeal the parts of the big, beautiful bill that
I don't think you understand that people who do not have. I don't think you understand.
Which would bring back
that in order to get health insurance in the United States of America. In order to get health insurance in the United States of America, you do have to have a social security number or ITIN. Actually, no, you have to have a social security number. My bad. All right. They don't have a social security number, so they do not get health insurance in the United States of America.
Let's talk about that. Because
so the
actually
federal,
at the state
hold on
level,
one moment, sir. One moment. I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished. Okay. So here's the thing. I don't want to yell because I'm not going to yell. Listen, I just came from vacation. All right. I kind of got an attitude. I spent way too much money. Okay. All right. And now I got to be out here on TikToking my ass off. Okay. Because this is my job. All right. This is my job. Okay. So I have to get to grifting. All right. And I don't want to yell at you because if I yell at you, it's going to raise my cortisol levels. Okay. And like, I just lost like 45 pounds. Okay. So I don't want to do that. So Hawk, don't raise my cortisol levels. Okay. There's a lot that's happening. All right. And I just want you to be chill, bro. Okay. Can you be chill?
Okay, let's talk about Oregon and California and their health care programs for illegals.
Can you be chill?
Yes, my black queen. Yes,
dude, chill the fuck out. Okay, like seriously, that was strange. All right, don't do that. All right. Anywho, okay, go on with your question.
You know, at the state, there are states that have health care for illegals. California, Oregon.
Yeah. Colorado.
In fact, Oregon spends more on healthcare for illegals than they do on their state police.
Okay, where's that money coming from?
That's taxpayer money. And they get reimbursed by the federal government.
Is it coming from the federal government?
Oh, they get reimbursed, yeah.
They do not. It does not come from
when they operate
at all.
Budget deficits.
Right? It literally comes only from the states.
They request a budget deficit. It's programs like that.
Yeah, you were saying something, but I didn't quite hear it because I was fixing the sound. No, you're wrong. Okay, no. So in regards to the state funding for any type of medical insurance that is provided to people without citizenship, that literally goes to, it comes from state funding only. So local taxes, property taxes, things of that nature, state income tax. It does not come from the federal government at all.
Well, they ask the federal government for money every year.
They can't be reimbursed. Prove it to us. Prove it. Do. He's going to go on hold again. He's on hold again. I think I should make that a song. He's on hold again. Do, on hold again. He's on hold again. I can't wait to play the game at the end of the day with y'all. Like, I'm so serious. I played it on vacation and I want to play it with you all. You've probably done it before, but I'm so excited. I can't wait to tell you. Kill that hold music. Because he keeps going on hold. I don't know why. Heather, I understand exactly where you're coming from because no one can be illegal on stolen land, but there is a difference between illegal and undocumented love. There really, really is. And that's why people conflate the two, because of like us going around saying that, but there is a difference. There is a difference. As I was saying earlier, hold on, Hawkeye. I'm talking to the chat. All right.
Okay, Black Queen.
Undocumented immigrants refers to people who are in process of obtaining their status in the United States of America. So it'd be like a person who is going through the asylum process, or a person who's even waiting to be naturalized, while they don't have citizenship status yet, or they don't have citizenship status, or they don't have the legal status to be here in the United States. Is very odd. They still get certain provisions like emergency Medicaid. So there's that. All right, but you say you were coming back to show us that states are reimbursed for Medicaid provided to undocumented immigrants. So come on now. We waiting. I don't want to play the whole music again. I don't know if YouTube's going to copyright me. So there we go. Yep, colonizers did definitely create birthright citizenship, unfortunately. Like, they really fucked us up.
Yeah, just
I'm not supposed to be here.
In federal grants, and overall every year we spend $1 trillion in federal grants that go straight to all states, but in particular Democrat states like Oregon and California.
I don't think that you're answering the question. You're not.
Look it up. Look it up. Last year, Oregon got $20 billion in federal grants.
I asked you,
so that they could bounce.
Doesn't matter what they got. That they got federal grants, dear. They can't use federal money to pay for a state program.
Why do you think they need that federal
towards undocumented immigrants?
They need that federal grant money because they.
So the question was for you to prove, all right, that states are using federal money to pay. There's an echo. Hold on one moment.
Healthcare programs for illegals like that put them in a budget deficit. When that happens, they request federal grant money. And last year, when that happened, they got $20 billion.
Okay, moving on. All right, you, all right, don't get to continue on and pivot and talk about grants and all that stuff. The question was,
you asked.
Okay,
look it up.
No, what? I didn't ask you that. The question was. Well, the ask was for you to prove that states are using federal money to pay for their Medicaid programs for undocumented immigrants. So give us the proof. I don't care if they get grants. I don't care if they get grants. I'm pretty sure they get grants for a lot of different things, but I'm guaranteeing you that one of them is not to pay for Medicaid for undocumented immigrants. So again, prove
it's part of their state budget,
prove it.
Which part of it goes towards those healthcare programs that are open to illegals, which puts them at a budget deficit. When that happens, they request federal grants and they get it. $20 billion just last year.
Nope.
You're being pedantic.
I'm not being pedantic. I'm definitely not being pedantic. All right, you're being annoying because you refuse to provide any type of information. You're literally not providing any type of information, nothing to substantiate your claim. There's nothing here other than the fact that you don't understand what an undocumented immigrant is. So there's that. So again, I want you to show us something, because if the states are to be reimbursed for Medicaid coverage that is provided to undocumented immigrants, I'm pretty sure that it would be an act, a policy, a law, something of that effect. All right. I'm not going to let you just know
like the ones that they have.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I literally said if they are to be reimbursed for it, then that means that we will be able to track the money. Okay. Like, what are we doing? There would be a specific name for it. Like, come on. I know I just said that. Guys, did I just say that? I know I said that. What? Come on, Hulk. I want you to be better.
Look it up on USA Facts. Look it up on.
I want you to be better.
Budgetcommittee.gov. Look it up.
To be better.
This is public information.
This right here, because you suck.
Go to USA Facts. They got the data right there.
You're not doing a good job here. You're just not doing a good job. New York City. Thank you so very much. I'm not doing your homework for you. I wanted to tell you all something, guys. All right, something that resonated with me. Casso said it. Casso was like, you know what? I'm tired of these motherfuckers. These, because how he talk. I'm trying to talk like Casso, y'all. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers always come up here saying this information, and then they don't ever want to prove nothing. I'm tired of explaining stuff to them. Let them motherfuckers prove it. And I was like, you know what? Casso on to something. Let these motherfuckers prove it. Prove it. Prove to
I
us.
just gave you my source.
U.S. fact. No, baby. All right, do better.
No, it's on the government website. This is public information.
Cha. Here we go again. I have to do your homework for you, don't I? Because you can't prove it. I have to do your homework for you. My gosh. La 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 la. Do 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 do. I want you to be better than this. Hey guys, guess what? Guess what? Again, the only thing that they would be reimbursed for is emergency Medicaid. Emergency Medicaid for undocumented immigrants, all right, is literally only allowed 3 times a year, and it's only for serious illness or serious injury. That's all it's allowed for. Serious illness or injury. Like they would have to be in a car accident or losing a limb. They can't just say, oh, my back hurts, I need to go to the hospital. No. They literally have to be keeling over in pain in order to be treated and for it to be covered by emergency Medicaid. Anything outside of those 3 times a year, they're responsible for it. They will not be turned away, but they'll be responsible for the bill. Because the thing about Medicaid is that Medicaid pays the bill for you. So if you are an undocumented immigrant and you are not experiencing a serious illness or injury, and you go to the hospital outside of those 3 times a year, in which emergency Medicaid allows for, you're going to foot the entire bill. Do I like that? Absolutely not. I don't like it at all. I think that healthcare should be free. However, that's the only thing that they're reimbursed for. And Hawk is going to prove to us that. Go ahead, Hawk. Tell us what you found.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Oregon received $20 billion in federal grants. That's my source.
Who cares about the grants? That's not the question, love. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't think that you understood. You didn't understand. Did you not understand the question? Did you not understand the question, sir? The question was
that illegals can get access to. Medicaid is federal. You were talking about Medicaid.
This is
Medicaid
a fantastic time to be
We're
back.
talking about state level health care.
Oh my gosh. No, your claim. Also, you can go to YouTube and you can rewind it back if you want to. But your claim is that the states are reimbursed by the federal government for Medicaid coverage. For Medicaid coverage provided to undocumented immigrants. You specifically
I didn't just say
California.
No.
You literally did.
We're talking about all the ways that people can get health care, even at
Boy, bye. Listen, you specifically mentioned California and Oregon, and I asked you very politely to prove it. And here you are talking about grants. Bruh.
You even got someone in the comment section saying that undocumented pregnant women can qualify for Medicaid. Now, I have to look that up, but yeah, you're right. It's a federal program, and illegals at the federal level, they don't qualify for
undocumented.
But we're talking also about state level health care.
It doesn't matter about state level because we're not talking about states right now. We're literally talking about the federal government.
These states get
and we are literally in a government shutdown because the Republicans do not want to come to the negotiation table. They don't want to come to the table to ensure that people can continue to get health insurance. All right. And it's not undocumented immigrants that the Democrats are actually concerned about. It's literally American citizens who have purchased insurance via the ACA marketplace. Are you familiar with what the ACA is?
Affordable Care Act.
Yes, Affordable Care Act. Exactly. All right. So with the Affordable Care Act, why don't they want people to continue to receive their subsidies, their tax credits? Why don't the Republicans want that? Tell us why.
You're saying that No, we still have the ACA.
we still have the ACA. What they're fighting for is for them to keep the subsidies that were put into place in 2021 under the American Rescue Plan, or I'm sorry, the American Rescue Act. They want them to be able to keep the subsidies because the subsidies are supposed to go away December 31st, 2025. So without those tax credits in place that make the ACA marketplace more affordable, those plans, what ends up happening is that people are going to be paying over 100% more monthly. Like in Arizona alone, people are going to be paying over $1,400 more a month. That's insane.
Well, maybe the ACA isn't the best option for their healthcare.
Without the ACA, it'll be even more expensive because of the privatization of health insurance. Like, do you pay for your own health insurance or do you get it from your employer? Because I'm not sure.
My employer.
You get it from your employer.
Shield. Yeah.
Okay, so yours is heavily subsidized through your employer, but do you also know what would happen if over 7 million people lose access to their health insurance if these subsidies go away? Do you know what's going to happen?
Well, the cost is going to go up for the ACA.
No, it's not just cost up for the ACA. The cost for you too. It's not just for the people who have who buy it through the ACA. It's going to go up for everybody. All right, that includes your employer paid insurance. That means that you can see a higher deductible or a higher co-pays. So there's that. Thank you for the shades, Edward.
Okay, well, compromise. Let's talk about compromises. I think the Republicans should restore those subsidies, but I don't think that they should allow the Democrats to repeal the provisions in the big, beautiful bill that took away the reimbursements for states getting money that they're spending on illegals for healthcare and for the federal emergency Medicaid money that would allocate $200 billion for that.
That's not what it was.
And I quoted my source. It's in the bill. I told you what it was.
You're so incorrect. That's not what it was. What it was is that
there should be compromises.
Trump, I'm gonna keep talking. All right, Donald Trump. All right, what is happening there is he actually came out and said that he would stop federal funding altogether for Medicaid in states that have their own health insurance policy for undocumented immigrants, meaning a state like California, all right, who has millions of people on Medicaid, would not receive the funding from the federal government to ensure that their citizens, like California residents, receive the coverage that they need. That's what he threatened. Okay. And what the Democrats are wanting to do is they're wanting to say, regardless if they are actually providing health insurance for undocumented immigrants or not, they need to be able to keep their federal funding for Medicaid. Because for citizens. No. They need to keep it for citizens, but also even still undocumented immigrants. Because if they have a large undocumented immigrant population? Think about it like this. All right. Let me see. What state do you live in, Hall?
Listen to yours.
I'm about to tell you something. I'm in
Texas.
Well, you're in Texas. Well, Texas will never do anything kind for anyone. So there's that. All right. Let's pretend for a moment that you live in California. Okay. All right. So if you have a large undocumented population within your state, okay. All right. And that population, okay, all of a sudden becomes uninsured, but they still need to receive health care. Okay. So what ends up happening is that these people will still go to the hospital. Hospitals will not deny them service. It's just not going to happen. They can't do that. That goes against their oath, the Hippocratic Oath. They can't deny them services. So they will be seen and there will be a bill. Now, these people are going to get a bill. In most cases, they won't be able to pay it. And so what the hospital has to end up doing is they have to write that off because the government, the federal government, isn't reimbursing them and the state isn't going to reimburse them. So they have to write this debt off, which causes a problem for the hospital. Because whether we like it or not, hospitals are a business. All right. So that means that the hospitals are going to start charging more. And the people that's going to end up paying more are those of us who have private insurance. All right. The ones who are paying for the insurance via the ACA, whether it's coming directly out of our pocket or if we're paying subsidized insurance via our employers. All right. We're going to end, our premiums are going to be higher, whether it's going to be a direct increase in premium costs, or we can even pay higher deductibles, meaning that we're definitely going to start coming out of pocket more. So it's still going to impact us. So what the Democrats want to do is they want to ensure, all right, that everyone is still taken care of so that no one has to pay more out of pocket. But the Republicans are like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck all of you. We want our big old tax break. All right. So let's get rid of these subsidies. All right. Let's threaten to cut funding. Almost $900 billion. All right. In funding from Medicaid and also Medicare to ensure that we get our big ass tax break. American citizens will be okay. They'll pay for it. They'll just pay more out of pocket. Do you think that that is okay?
No, I think that we need to compromise, and a big compromise is making sure that subsidies only go towards healthcare for American citizens, and that we are not paying anything for illegals.
That's not how that works, baby. I'm sorry, because
there are ways.
Again, there aren't ways. That's just not how it works. I'm trying to understand like why you want to like dwell in this cruelty when again it literally makes up less than 1%. It makes up less than 1% of the but I think it was like $200
billion.
It was $3 billion. That's what it was. It was $3 billion. It was $3 billion in fiscal year 2024. That emergency Medicaid cost. That's less than 1% of the $900 billion budget for Medicaid and Medicare. It is literally a tinkle. It's not a drop. It's not even a tinkle, because a tinkle would mean like.
Well, the Democrats are trying to grab a lot.
Hey guys, what's less than a drop? Somebody tell me. What's less than a drop? A speck? I don't know. A speck? Okay, a speck. Because with undocumented immigrants, thank you for that, love. I did see your name, but thank you for that. With undocumented immigrants, and we know that in 2022, that they paid $96.7 billion in taxes. That's accumulation of state, local, and federal taxes altogether. $96.7 billion, according to the ITEP. All right. And that is money that they do not get to benefit from because they can't get Medicaid. They can't get it. They don't get Medicaid, bro.
They don't have a legal basis for being in the country.
They don't get I'm so sorry. Obviously they do if they have an ITIN number, okay? All right, that means that they're working. In order to pay taxes,
you could
it
pay,
means that they're
you
working.
Could pay sales tax, you could pay income tax, the ITN.
They pay sales tax, they pay sales tax because they pay rent. That means that money is going towards property taxes. They also pay state income tax. So they pay taxes. Also, undocumented immigrants also do file W-2s and they do not get a refund.
And why would they be rewarded for cutting the line?
They're not cutting the line.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think you know how any of this works. Why are you upset with
them
and not upset at the system
to get
itself?
Them in the country and invade borders.
I'm so sorry.
They're gotaways. There's catch and release. There's asylum seekers who aren't here for
catch and release hasn't been a thing for years.
There's people on expired tourist visas.
Okay, you need it. Why isn't Trump trying to go after those people? We don't have to.
No, he is. That's
but
what
here's the deal. I need you to stop pivoting because you just said a lot.
That's part of ICE's job is to deport people who have expired tourist visas too.
Anywho, listen, because you're saying a lot. Okay, you're saying a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to make points.
Why are you upset? Why are you upset with undocumented immigrants in this country and not the system itself?
Every
Answer the question.
Immigration is a privilege and not a right. And when you have legal immigration, it takes resources to process that. When people cut in line, they create a huge backlog in our immigration court system of people who cut in line And
That's
we have to
ridiculous.
we have to divert resources away from our legal immigration system and put it towards this huge backlog of people here illegally and dealing with that, this huge mess that previous presidents have enabled and allowed to get as bad as it has. And now Trump is cleaning it up, and y'all just don't like it.
I'm so sorry. Wasn't previous presidents? Wasn't Donald Trump the president in 2017? Yay or nay?
But the root cause
What did he
is the
do?
border and the border not being secure. And Trump both
The border
and
has
whenever-
always been secured.
And whenever Trump has been president, we have had record lows in border encounters.
That is so untrue. Donald Trump
Right now, we have a
literally-
record low in border encounters, and Trump is president, and we had
Yeah,
a very secure border.
Do you know what an
in Trump's
encounter
first-
is? You just say stuff. Like you say stuff and you don't know what you're talking about. It's giving
When someone tries an illegal
ultra-crepidarian.
entry and they're apprehended.
Ultra-crepidarians really do stick in my craw. I want you to stop. Stop it. Like, ultra-crepidarians are not cool. If you want to go ahead and look that word up, by all means, go ahead and do so.
When someone's
Alright?
caught for illegal entry and they're apprehended by Border Patrol.
No, that's not what that is, dear. That is wrong. You're absolutely wrong. An encounter means that you just came into contact with customers and Border Patrol. That's it. Also, an encounter can count more than
Yes,
once
that's exactly
for the same
what I'm talking
person.
about.
That's not what
They
you just
encounter-
said. You
and that's
just
exactly
literally,
what happens when they try to
literally
illegally
just said,
cross the border.
no, you just said that it is a person who tried to cross the border. That's not it. An encounter literally means that you just came into contact with Border Patrol. You could be a migrant who has authorization to be
We
in the
make a
United
distinction
States.
at ports of
Excuse
entry
me.
for a reason.
Excuse me.
Oh,
You could be a
no, please
migrant
tell
who
me.
comes in and out of the United States to work.
You're conflating.
That comes-
ports
I'm
of
not
entry,
conflating
people
anything.
coming and going at ports
No,
of
because
entry
encounters
with
also
illegal
count
entry.
at ports of entry. What was that? Hold on one moment. We had to. Oh,
We
that's
make that
weird.
distinction for a reason, is because we have people coming and going at ports of entry 24/7, at all times, legally at ports of entries. We make the distinction
No.
for people trying to enter
No,
illegally
you do not.
outside of those
Go
ports of
look up an
entry.
encounter right now. Go look up what an encounter is right now, because encounters also includes people who come in at a port of entry.
I was
That is part of
specifically
DHS.
referring to people who are attempting illegal entry and are being apprehended by Border Patrol. That number is
But
at a
if the
record low.
entire no,
My
no, no.
point
But
still
here's the thing:
stands.
that number
My
is
point
not at
still
a record
stands.
low. No, you're wrong. You are wrong, and the reason why you're wrong, if you would just listen for a moment, all right, you're wrong because encounters includes those who come in at a port of entry. Right now, the United States is experiencing low encounter numbers, and it's because we're sitting on a human rights watch list because people are afraid to come here because of what Donald Trump is doing. All right, that's legal and what you guys call illegal. All right, like fucking A, like you're not listening. Like they don't just
You can
change the
Google it. You
definition.
can Google it. That an
Jesus
encounter
Christ.
does not include people actually successfully crossing at a port of entry when they're allowed to. An
I
encounter
didn't
is only
say that.
considered
I did
when
not
there's
say that. I
rejected,
literally
and
said that it includes people who are coming at a port of entry.
Expulsions.
I literally said that. What you're talking about is expulsions, okay? What I'm talking about is encounters. Encounters includes not only migrants, okay, but it also includes people who are coming in, who try to come into the United States via a port of entry.
We don't call
All right?
that an
I didn't say that
encounter.
they
We call an
successfully
encounter when
entered.
they're
Okay,
sent
all
away,
right.
when they're rejected at the border. Expulsions, apprehensions, and people who are rejected at ports of entry too. That's a border encounter, according to the statistics.
Oh,
And
Lord
those are
Jesus
at record
Christ.
lows right now with Trump.
He's not
especially.
listening. He's not. I'm just gonna let him talk. 'Cause
You
he's
can
not
Google
listening.
it. You can Google
You
it.
know, yeah, you're not listening. You're just not listening. And I don't think that you want to listen. You think that you're right. Again, you're giving ultra crepidarian.
I just
don't
looked
know
it up.
why
You can
you're
look it up
like
too.
this. I don't know why you're like this. Yeah. And okay, for the 30th, I'm gonna say for the 30,000th time since I've been doing fucking TikTok. All right, per Customs and Border Patrol, an encounter, all right, does include port of entries. All right. It literally says it defines encounters as including individuals who are apprehended between ports of entries and those present at a port of entry but are found
People
inadmissible.
who are not admitted.
Exactly. You're not listening to me. You're saying things that I did not say. That is the problem because you're talking more than you are listening. You need to listen.
And you need to read the whole
all right.
sentences that you're reading because
Ti said that you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. You need to use your ears more than you use your mouth. Then maybe you'll catch what I'm saying. Okay? There you go. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and get in the box. Get in the box. Okay? Get in the box. And let's have a conversation. Please be better than Hawk. Please be better than Hawk because he think he know everything. All right. But he don't know a goddamn thing. And that's the sad part about it. All right. It's Dunn-Kruger over here, guys. It's ultra crepidarian. All right.
Apprehensions.
Hawk, you are a shoemaker. You are a shoemaker. I need you to make shoes. Okay.
Encounters
Stop
are
talking.
considered inadmissibles.
Stop talking. I said stop talking. I want to read a few things off. All right. I want to talk to the nice people. All right, that have shown me some form of love. All right. Shout out to Carissa for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much, Carissa. Drop some hearts in the chat for Carissa, y'all. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. All right. Let me take a look here at the other places and see what we have going on. Let's take a look. All right. All right. Let's see if we're going to do all the good things today because I want to play the new game. And so let's see here. Hey, shout out to my cousin Jesse for the 2. Thank you, Edward, for the money gun. I'm about to do the noise. I can't do a money gun sound. I'm sorry, but thank you. I try hard. Shout out to my cousin Jesse for the 2. Cousin Jesse said, "Cuzzo, Hawk is conflating federal insurance versus state insurance." Yep, yes he is. You told him that at least 11 times. Oh, by the way, Hawk, California, Oregon, Washington are donor states. That is true. Donor states means that they subsidize red states because red states are typically poor. All right, so there's that. And also the majority of their darn going citizenship, their residents are on fucking government assistance. So there's that too. All right, keep tapping the screen, guys. Let's keep doing all the good things. Also, Jesse, thank you so much for the 10. Cousin Jesse sent another 10 and said, Hawk, serious question. What is this administration's healthcare plan? It's been over 10 years and we're still waiting. That is a fantastic question, Hawk. That's a fantastic question. We're going to get you to answer that one. We're going to get you to answer that one. Yes, Dean, I am still grifting. If you would like to support the grift, okay, if you would like to support the grift and you're enjoying yourself over here, okay, by all means, hey, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is something we're going to agree on. Hold on, I do. Love. Quiet. I wasn't finished. All right. Okay. Guys, if you'd like to support the grift, okay, by all means, pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're on the tube, by all means, super chat. Best way to show love. I appreciate it. And Bubba thanks you also. All right, guys. So let's keep doing all the good things. Let's go ahead and knock out these high bears. If my math serves me correctly, I think we have 68 of those to go. So let's knock those out. Also, let's keep tapping that screen. You guys are doing great. All right. Let's get up to 200,000 likes. Continue to share the live. And if you voted for Donald Trump, get in the box. Get in the box. All right. Let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. Be better than Hawk. Okay, be better than him. All right, I'm going to do math really quick because you guys know how I am. All right, so that's 7 to 17. Okay, so if we carry the 1, all right, that's 31. And then 7. All right, guys, we are 124 away from our daily goal. 124 away from our daily goal. Pay links are in the bio. Again, thank you so much for doing all of the good things, guys. Okay, Hawk, I want you to answer the question because you're wrong on encounters. I never said that it was people who were admitted into the United States of America. That would be silly. All right. That would be silly. Okay. I said that it does count at ports of entry. All right. I never made the distinction. I never made the distinction. So don't say things that I didn't say. Okay. So there's that. Now, moving on. What is Trump's healthcare plan?
Good question. This is something that you and me are probably going to agree on. I actually want Trump to do better when it comes to getting healthcare for American citizens.
Okay. Fantastic.
And I think that I just don't believe in voting Democrat to get there.
Why not vote Democrat if the Democrats are the ones that actually want to ensure that we have health care? Why are you just going along party line and not actual policy? That doesn't make any sense to me. Make it make sense.
Well, healthcare is just, I'm not a single issue voter.
Yeah, I'm not saying you have to be a
Democrats,
single issue voter.
I don't have any confidence in Democrats giving us a comprehensive healthcare plan that only Americans are going to have access to at the state and federal level. I don't have any confidence that Democrats are actually going to solve the issue and give us. We're not a small country like the UK.
Do you have any confidence that Republicans are going to solve the issue? And if the answer is yes,
for this
please
single
tell
issue,
us
I don't
how.
have confidence in either party, really. But I'm not a single issue voter. I have to look at multi-issues. I have to look at what's best for the country as a whole, and I think that Donald Trump does put the best interest of Americans better than Kamala would have.
How? In what way? Because it's been, 9 months thus far? Tell us, please, what has Donald Trump done to benefit the majority of Americans?
The root cause of the immigration issue is that our border was being overrun by fake asylum seekers. Donald Trump closed that down. He shut it down, and now he's de-incentivized people from just showing up at our southern border. And that has led to, right now, like we talked about, under Donald Trump, having the most safe and secure border and the lowest number of people trying to cross illegally in almost 55 years. That's good for Americans.
No, you don't understand. I think I literally just said this earlier. I literally said that Donald Trump isn't stopping illegal immigration. He's stopping legal immigration. Asylum seeking is legal.
That's your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion. To seek asylum is legal. Okay, so there's that part. All right. I mean, you can look at
in conjunction with illegal entry.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that. If a person is illegal, if they're illegal, how can you track them? How do you know how many of them it actually is? You don't know. Because
Step
there's
1, they
no
get on U.S.
record
soil.
of them.
Step 2, they're apprehended by Border Patrol. Step 3, catch and release. They're given a court date for their asylum hearing. And sometimes given temporary protected status by presidents like Joe Biden.
No.
A lot of these people,
you don't know what
we don't
temporary
have
protected status
background.
is. In order to do temporary protected status, hold on, guys. This is absolutely annoying. Bicycles. There we go. Bluetooth, for some reason or another, from this soundboard to this one keeps friggin' disconnecting. I'm not sure why. It's absolutely annoying, though. I know that much. Let me see if I turn this off. That'll work. Okay. What was I saying to you? Oh, no. So, no. In order to get temporary protected status in the United States of America, you have to come from certain circumstances. You're not just granted TPS at the border. That's not how that happens. Okay.
No, you moved the goalpost. You said
I'm not moving it. No.
You said asylum and I answered the question.
You just said that they are given TPS. All right, so I'm addressing that point. You just said that. That isn't true.
Yeah, some asylum seekers.
That's not true. You're not given TPS at the border. You're not even given asylum status at the border. What happens at the border is a person comes and they say why they're entering the United States. Then they are giving a credible fear interview. Okay? That's what happens.
And they lie.
They can lie all they want to. It has to be proven.
Because 80% of asylum claims are denied for that reason.
It does not matter if they lie or if they tell the truth. It doesn't matter. They still have the right to get their court date. Okay. Now, what we're going to go into is we're going to go into the Constitution because Donald Trump is in fact, all right, not even doing that. He's not allowing people to go to their court dates. People who have active asylum claims are being detained here, arrested and detained in the United States of America.
Yeah, that's our way of telling them that their claim is being denied.
No, why are you okay with that?
Request denied. It's been
so
revoked.
You are just a POS then? Like you're okay
a lot of
with
those
the cruelty that's happening?
People going to those court dates, they're appealing an asylum claim that was already rejected.
It doesn't matter. That's what they have. Due process, my guy. He's not allowing that to play it out.
We gave them due process, and we rejected their asylum.
You don't know what due process is.
Which makes them eligible for deportation.
No, you literally just said they're appealing because they do get the opportunity to appeal.
They can try.
All right. And so if they're appealing, then what that means is that they have to be able to be here to see it play out. What Donald Trump is doing is that he is stopping that process, the due process,
they're eligible
from occurring.
For deportation upon their
all right, and with them,
no,
if they're within any appeals process, no, they aren't. They have to be able to see that process through. Donald Trump is not allowing that to happen. All right, like Hulk, real talk, like seriously, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. All right. If you just say that you hate brown people, then we could just move on.
I bet you'd like to think that.
Because there is no.
I know you would
negative.
like me to say that.
What's the negative?
Doesn't mean
what
I'm
is
gonna,
the what is the
doesn't mean it's
negative of
true.
having immigrants in this country? What's the negative?
They undercut American citizens, and
How?
immigration is a
I'm so
privilege.
sorry. I did not see you there, my friend. I have a really bad habit of not.
Immigration is a privilege and not a right.
You're fine, friend. Don't worry about it.
So sorry. Hi, Matt.
Hi. How are you? Hey, can I just ask Hawk one question real quick, if you don't
By
mind?
all means, go ahead.
Hawk said something earlier, and it really confused me. And so my question for Hawk is, if we can just take one step back to something he just said a minute ago, which is that Trump addressed the root cause of undocumented immigration, which is stopping people at the border. That's not the root cause of undocumented immigration. In fact, it's the furthest thing from it. Literally, people coming over the border. I'm in the middle of a sentence. Literally, people coming over the border is the last step of that. That's not the root cause. The people addressing the root cause of undocumented immigration in this country were Joe Biden and actually specifically Kamala Harris.
Yep.
You don't know what the root cause. What's the root cause of undocumented immigration in this country?
How do undocumented?
I asked you a question. What's the root cause of undocumented immigration in this
illegal
country?
entry?
No, that's not a root cause. What causes?
Claims.
No. What causes those people to come to our border, bud?
That's not the USA's problem. That's their problem.
It literally is. So, for example, why did Donald Trump grant?
We don't owe him anything.
In fact, we do. So, why did Donald Trump grant? Sure. Why did Donald Trump grant 350,000 Venezuelans protected status just before he left office? Since you're talking about granting temporary protected status to people, why did Donald Trump do that to 350,000 Venezuelans just before he left office? Doesn't that seem kind of weird? Why would he do that?
I think
because I know the answer. I know you don't, but I know the answer. Do you want to take a stab at it?
Why don't you just go ahead and say what's on your mind?
No, I'm not going to say what's on my mind. I'm going to give you the facts.
Oh, you're not
going to
say what's on your mind. And what good are you?
What? No. I'm not going to give you opinions, Hawk. I'm going to give you the facts of the situation, which is that
make your point.
I know you don't like it. I know. It's fun. But anyways, the fact of the situation is, if you keep interrupting me, I'm just going to keep starting over. Thank you. Anyways, so what actually happened was the United States meddled in Venezuela's economy and crashed it. And because we crashed their economy and we did that, we literally caused an abject failure in their entire economic system, which was causing people to... I'm in the middle of a sentence, dude. If you want me to explain this to you.
You're taking too long. It was their own policies there. That's what.
Oh, really? Cool. Why don't you? Oh, awesome. Then why don't you explain how it was their own policy, since you know so much about it?
Are you kidding me? Venezuela?
Yeah, explain it.
They basically tried socialism and it failed, and now their country crashed because of it.
That doesn't make any sense. Can you be more specific, please?
You should know about this since you
Since you just said that you know better than me. Can you explain to all 400 people in here what happened?
Basically, yeah, they just pretty much turned to socialism and it crashed their economy.
No, that's not an answer. Specifically, what happened?
You can't explain how the U.S.
I literally can. I'm waiting for you to try and walk your way out of this because you don't know fuck all about it. Excuse me, Erica. Sorry.
You made a claim that it's the U.S.'s fault that Venezuela's economy crashed.
Yeah, and I can actually explain it to you.
Why don't you get into a specific answer about that?
I can, but I just thought it was funny that you thought that you were going to try and tell me about it when you don't know anything about it. It's kind of funny.
It was their own fault. They did it.
Okay, cool. Actually, it wasn't. See, we actually put financial sanctions on them in 2017 because what the Trump administration wanted to do is they wanted to try and block the purchase of Venezuelan debt, because what they wanted to take down the state-owned oil company because they didn't like the fact that the state-owned oil company wasn't playing ball with the Trump administration. Then by 2019, they put what they called a maximum pressure campaign on Nicolas Maduro, because again, they didn't like him. So what they did was they cut all of his assets off in the United States. They froze him out of the US market. And then they did the same thing in 2020 with secondary sanctions. And so that basically cut Venezuela off from the formal global oil markets, and they forced them to sell their oil at steep discounts on the black market. Because we did that caused their economy to crash, which led all of the people in Venezuela to go into a major depression, which caused all of those people, say, like myself, I've got a family. And so if I was a Venezuelan and I couldn't, I don't know, feed my kids, I would probably be like, I'm going to try to go somewhere where I can get a job and feed my family. And so that's what Venezuelans did. And that's the reason why, Bud, in 2021, just before Donald Trump left office, he gave temporary protected status or the equivalent thereof to 350,000 Venezuelans because they caused the problem.
And they would be able to withstand sanctions. Their economy was not solvent because of their own policies.
No, Venezuela has the largest oil reserve, all right, in the world. Okay,
and they fumbled it.
They did not fumble it. All right, the sanctions caused them to not be able to export their biggest commodity, which is the oil.
Their
biggest resource.
Economies that are more solvent.
Do you know what a sanction is?
Yeah, trade. Do you know what it's trade saying? Yeah, when it's when basically we say that if you trade with this country, there will be consequences.
Okay, all right. So literally, all right, they aren't able to make any money because of that. So there's that. So that has caused the collapse of their government. And now what Donald Trump is doing, because he wants that oil. He does. He wants that oil. All right. What Donald Trump is now doing, all right, is he is creating a war with Venezuela. He's doing that. All right. So what we're going to see because of that, before we even go into the nitty gritty details of what he's doing, how he admittedly sent the CIA in there on a secret operation. All right. He said that himself this past week. All right. Also, how he has naval ships off the coast. Yeah. He has naval ships off the coast of Venezuela right now. How the Venezuelan military is actually preparing for war against the United States of America. What we're going to see if this actually happens is we are going to see an influx of migrants from Venezuela, all right, at our border. We're going to see that. And that's going to cause issue, especially if they aren't going to be able to come into the United States of America.
Maybe they should seek asylum
something's going to have to be done.
Maybe they should go somewhere else because we don't know their citizenship.
Since you're so concerned about this, about the sub, hey, these problems that were taking any of those boats, can you tell me what evidence has been presented to the American people that was warranted and not straight up war crimes in international waters?
No, this is something that actually I think we're going to come closer to agreeing on, that I think that they should apprehend those boats. But those boats, they're very evasive, and there's many of them that
it's not about those boats being evasive.
And they successfully did make it to the U.S. for years and years. This is something that's been going on for years.
Except for the fact that they didn't. And literally, I'm just going to have to stop you because what you're saying is misinformation. And one of the boats, the first boat that they took out, is so small that it literally, and there were so many people on it, it literally could not have held any additional weight. That the amount of substances that could possibly have been held on that boat could not have been worth the price of gas to make the trip to the United States. It would have been absurd. You're right now, what you're doing is you're making excuses. And what's happening right now literally proves our point. What the Trump administration wants is the oil in Venezuela. And the first time around, they just tried to do it from an economic sanctions point. And by the way, when you say things like, oh, well, there's other countries and they could have just blah, blah, blah. No, the way that it works is when the United States wants something and we go to our economic partners and we're like, you don't play ball with Venezuela anymore. You don't do it. They go, okay, we don't play ball with Venezuela anymore. The only people that do is like Russia, North Korea, these other countries. And that's it. Everybody else follows our lead because we're the United States of America. Exactly. That's how it works. We crashed their economy. We caused all of those people to rush to the border. And Erica is, again, always 100% right in saying that the same thing's going to happen, bud.
Literally.
No, those are not exactly. I don't think that's a fact that we crashed their economy. You're completely ignoring their own policies that led to that. And we don't owe
you
them
just gave him right now, and he told me
they
He doesn't even know what he doesn't even know. Okay,
and
bud, sure.
And then they think they're entitled to citizenship. False.
Hey, Gucci. Yeah, no. We again, all right?
You're completely ignoring
oil is their biggest commodity that they can actually trade in and that they can export, and the United States, along with other Western countries, put an embargo on it. So these sanctions telling them that they cannot trade their largest commodity, that means that they cannot make money, all right? That means they can't pay their bills. Then that is the United States destabilizing them and being the cause of this. Because they can't pay their bills, then what ends up happening is that their people flee because they need better opportunity. I don't understand how you can't see how A, B, C, D equals E. Like you don't see it. You don't see it.
There's plenty of countries that don't care about it. Sanctions.
Literally just explain to you why that's not a thing, and B, who is the largest purchaser of Venezuelan oil previously?
I don't know.
Do you want to take a stab at it, bud? Since you're so smart and you know so much about the economy of Venezuela.
What do you know? If you know, go ahead and say.
Hey, Matt,
Erica, please. Would you answer for us?
Hey, does it start with a U and ends in states?
Yup.
Oh, is it the United States?
Yeah, that's right. Wow, crazy stuff. I know, right? So, yeah, but just take away their largest importer of their largest export and tell me that didn't crash their economy, bud.
Please.
They can do business elsewhere. If they don't want to do business with us, they can do it elsewhere.
This guy, you're funny, dude. I like you. You're funny. Absolutely. You're a comedian.
Just ultra
the whole world market for oil. Well, yeah, they can.
Ultra crepidarian.
Many of them don't care about our sanctions. If they had economic policies that were comprehensive and they had a solvent economy, they didn't have socialist policies, they'd be able to give a shit about our sanctions.
Tell us more about all those things. Anyways, Erica, I really appreciate having me up, friend. I do have to run, but good luck with this guy. Okay.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, appreciate you, friend. Bye-bye.
Wait, guys! If you're not following Matt, please follow Matt. Matt is freaking awesome. He normally is on like later in the night, and he hangs out with Nemo and British Erica. Everybody over there is freaking fantastic. I love going over there and causing some chaos. So make sure you're following Matt. All right.
Thanks, friend. I appreciate you. Bye.
Okay. Bye, Matt. Awesome. Matt's the freaking best. Okay. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and get in the box. If you voted for Trump, get in the box. All right. Please be able to. I don't know. Y'all are killing me. Mr. Man. I didn't. The fuck?
Hello.
Hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
You did? How old are you, sir?
I'm 50.
You're 50? Okay. All right. Mr. Man, I'm going to put you on mute for just a second, okay, while I finish up with Matt, and then I'll get right to you, okay? All right. Thank you. Okay. Matt, unmute. You know how to unmute. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I blame Gucci for this. Matt, I sent you a request to unmute. Okay, there you go, Matt. Oh, Hawk. What's his name? Damn. Friggin' A, guys. Friggin' A. I'm gonna get better at this, I promise. I'm trying to be a professional. Hawk, my apologies. Hawk, I sent you a request to unmute. You're unmuted now. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay, Hawk, we low-key agree on the health insurance thing. I think that, that the subsidies should be kept. I think that we should have universal health care for all. You don't agree with that, all right?
Well,
but we don't have to talk about it. I want to tell you one more thing, all right? I just want to tell you one more thing because it's like, we kept getting heated. There was a lot of over talking there, and the chat was like, what is happening? This guy's crazy. Ultra crepidarian, Dunning-Kruger. It was a whole thing, but I just want to tell you something.
He's saying, I don't hate you.
Right.
I just hate all of the choices that you make, because those are the choices that bitch-ass niggas make.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. So,
That's all. That's all. That's all, y'all. That's all. All right. Drop some hearts in the chat for me. Drop some hearts in the chat for me. Casso, I made your name earlier. I was talking about like how these motherfuckers gotta prove it. They gotta prove it. They got something to say. They better prove it. That's what I had to say. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and let down my backup. I'm gonna go say bye-bye to my backup. Okay. Bye, backup. Hey guys, if you're not following my backup, go ahead and do so. All right. Go say hi to her. All right. Go do that. Go do that. All right. She gonna go bye-bye now. Okay. Bye. Bye. All right. And guys, let's just keep doing all the good things. Mr. Man, thank you so much for your patience, sir. Thank you so much for your patience. I got one more thing to do, and I promise I'm coming right to you, okay? All right, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. Let's keep tapping that screen. Let's go ahead and get it up to 100,000, not 100, 200,000 likes. All right, I'm a princess, so let's work on some crown. All right, so let's do that. Change it to the feather tiaras. Okay, let's go ahead and knock those out. Also, continue to share the live. And if you want to show love and you're enjoying the, the information, education, and info, what is this called? Edutainment? All right. By all means, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. All right. Thank you. I'm a princess. Thank you, one night. All right. Show love. Everything with Erica. PayPal, Venmo. Also have a Zelle. Everything with Erica9@gmail.com. Also, I am on, what the hell, Hector? Also, I am on Zelle. Everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're on the tube, best way to show love is via a super chat. All right, let's get into it, Mr. Man. I blame Gucci for this because as soon as Gucci came up in here, we got Blagger. So here we go. Hey, Mr. Man. All right, I think you're deplorable. And then, yes, it is because you did vote for Donald Trump, sir. All right, so you see the background there. I had like 4 things listed. Which one of those would you like to talk about?
First of all, I'd like to correct that misinformation y'all put out a while ago about the U.S. the largest producer of Venezuelan oil. Actually, it's China. Google is free. China.
You mean prior to the sanctions or before?
Maybe for the last 20 years.
I just said the same thing. My bad.
For the last 20 years.
All right. You got it, partner. All right. Which one of those things on the background you want to talk about?
All of some government shut down.
Okay. All right. So why do you think the Republicans aren't coming to the table?
The Republicans have already voted. You know what culture is? So I understand. You probably don't understand how the government works. Just because you control the House and the Senate, it doesn't mean you have. Here we go. What? This is how government works. You have to have 60 votes in order to bring it to a vote to get out of a filibuster. There's only 53 Republicans. All 53 Republicans have voted. They need 7 Democrats to vote in order to actually bring a bill to be voted on. I understand y'all don't understand that because y'all probably didn't take government.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the nuclear option?
Yes.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes.
Explain it to the class then. Explain it to the class.
Those who control government can use a nuclear option to get a bill funded. But who wants to do that?
Who's in control of the House?
Who wants to do that? No party.
Who's in control of the House and of the Senate? Specifically the Senate.
The Republicans.
Okay. All right. Okay. So why hasn't Thune, proposed the idea of using the nuclear option? Because if he does the nuclear option, then guess what ends up happening?
Every government, every president after that who controls the House or the Senate can use a nuclear option. It has never been done in history. So why do you want it done now? Why not?
Why would we want it done now? I would want it done now because 42 million Americans are going to go hungry as of November 1st. The Democrats aren't holding the country hostage, so you're okay. Okay, first of all, sir, first things first. All right. Okay. All right, Mitchell. First things first. Okay. Is that you're going to stop over talking me. That's the first part. Okay. I'm not sure what you're used to. All right. But I'm going to need you to have some decorum when you're up in this space. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm not sure what you're used to, but you're going to have some decorum over here. That's all I'm asking you for. Thank you very much. Now, as I was saying, it's not your turn to talk. As I was saying, God damn it, the nuclear option is available to the Senate to go ahead and pass the continuing resolution. I don't understand why they wouldn't want to do it, because in doing it, they will ensure not only does the military get paid, but also federal employees will get paid. all right, which will stop Trump from laying off not laying off, they call it a layoff, but firing thousands of people. And then we can talk about him firing thousands of people. We can talk about how federal unemployment claims have gone up, over 7,000 since the government shutdown has taken place. So there's that. We can also talk about the fact that if they do pass the CR by using the nuclear option, then again, 42 million people will be able to keep their SNAP benefits. Okay. All right. They'll be able to fund WIC. Like, they'll be able to fund the programs that need funding. So why won't they use it? Just because it'll be a first? It's not like Donald Trump hasn't committed a whole bunch of firsts since taking office again this year. So what do you mean? It's never been done before. It's the first time for everything, my guy. Go ahead.
If the nuclear option is used, you take away the ability for the Democrats to have any say-so in the bill that's coming forward. That's why no one wants to use it, man. That's why no one has ever used it.
It actually has been used before, just not successfully.
They can use nuclear bombs in war, but no one does, because no one wins. No one wins. And it's the same thing in government. This should be clear. They talk about it every day.
Can you turn your background down, like your music or the TV down, please? Okay. So there we go. Okay. So they can use the nuclear option to pass this continuing resolution. All right. And then what will happen the next time they have to vote is they'll be able to vote it back in. The thing is, I understand where you're coming from, because they don't want to make this the norm. They don't want to continue to use the nuclear option, which is understandable. Right. However, that is something that they can do, and they haven't even brought up doing it. All right. And you mentioned needing to have the supermajority, but if I recall correctly, Donald Trump said in 2013 that if the government shuts down, it's the responsibility of the president. He said that. Donald Trump said that in 2013. So why is it different now? What's different now?
There's nothing no different now. The president needs to be able to work across both aisles to get the bill passed, to get anything done.
And Donald Trump is doing a really bad job at that.
Well, when people hate you so much, they don't care. They'd rather for people to starve than come in and vote on a bill.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you said they'd rather for people to starve?
Yeah, you brought up WIC and food stamps and SNAP benefits and soldiers not getting paid and stuff. So I'm just saying 7 Democrats, all it takes.
Oh, so you're saying that the Democrats, you're painting it as the Democrats want people to starve, whereas we can see it as the Democrats want to ensure that people don't lose their health insurance. Like, that's your party that wants people to starve. Your party is the one that within the big, beautiful bill, I'm so sorry, I can't believe I called it that within the big, ugly ass bill cut almost $200 billion from the food stamp program. It's also your party within that same bill that is cutting almost $900 billion from Medicaid and Medicare. And it's also your party who doesn't want to negotiate on the ACA subsidies. All right. Because if the ACA subsidies go away, all right, people definitely aren't going to be able to afford to have health care because their premiums are going to be going up monthly by over 100%. So there's that. Why aren't the Republicans coming to the table? Because Murkowski even said out of her mouth that Johnson doesn't want them to negotiate. So there's that. He won't even open up a session for Congress. So why are you blaming this on Democrats?
It only takes 7 Democrats to vote for the CVR to be passed.
No. It takes 7 Democrats to ensure that Americans won't have health insurance, that they won't have their food benefits.
Hold on, ma'am.
Starting in 2026. That's what it takes 7 Democrats to do. because the Republicans, they made these cuts. And they want to get rid of the subsidies, but they have nothing to replace them with. Do you think that a person in Arizona, all right, a person in Arizona who's currently paying $600 for their health insurance under the ACA marketplace, all right, is going to be able to afford to pay $1,400 for their health insurance?
Is this government ran health insurance or private health insurance?
I'm sorry. Do you know what the ACA is, sir?
Yes.
Okay. You do know what the ACA is.
Yes.
What is the ACA? That'll answer your question for you.
It has been underwriting insurance for the longest. All Donald Trump been doing is not underwriting insurance anymore.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ of Latter-day friggin' Saints. Sir, do you know what the ACA is?
Explain it to me, ma'am.
Okay, the ACA is literally just a marketplace where people who do not have government subsidized or private health insurance via an employer can go to purchase insurance. Right. All right. It's a place where they can go to actually compare plans.
Right.
And purchase it.
Right.
All right. And because insurance has been privatized in the United States, shout out to Ronald Reagan. May he please rest in hell. All right. Because it's been privatized. Fantastic. Because of that, insurance is extremely expensive. Yes, we are seeing that because if these subsidies go away, I need that stupid chart that Santana uses. I told him to give it to him, but he's a gatekeeper. All right, guys, next time we do a Santana raid, we're going to, hold on, I'm venting to the chat really quick. Hold on, Michael Mitchell. Hold on one moment. All right, he's a gatekeeper. So the next time we go to do a Santana raid, which we're not going to do for a while, we're going to put gatekeeper in the comments. That's going to be what we'll put in. Somebody remind me of that, okay? I need to be reminded of that the next time we do a Santana raid, we're going to put gatekeeper in the comments. Mental note. Bear with me for just a moment. I'm trying to get something. All right. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate you. You're the best. Okay. Let's see here. Where is that chart? I need the chart. Sorry, guys. I should play the whole music for myself. Hey guys, let's keep doing all of the good things, because if we knock out the goal, and of course we do like, let me see, the manifestation goal, or we get the likes up to, let's say, 350,000 likes. I think we can do that. Yeah, we do all the good things. I want to play a new game, and the new game is very interactive, and it's going to allow me to bring you all up on a panel. So that's what I want to do. All right. It does involve music because I love music. I love music. Thank you for your patience. I'm going to get my chart. I'm going to find it on my own because I'm good with insurance. Not insurance, research. I might be hungry. Okay, there we go. Is this going to be it? Let's see here. I don't think so. Anywho, insurance cost is going to go up. When I get that chart, then I'll go over it with you. All right. But you were saying something. Man, I lost my train of thought. So here we are. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Aren't those subsidies due to run out in 2026?
No, December 31st, 2025.
Yeah, I'm saying starting 2026 year won't be anymore, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
They want to extend them.
Mm-hmm. And that's what would happen if they were vote.
No, the Republicans don't want to extend them. What? That's the point of contention at hand. They're trying to make it about something else, which is not. They're trying to make it about undocumented immigrants. It's not about that. It's about these subsidies. It's about the funding cuts to Medicaid and Medicare and to SNAP benefits. That's what it's about.
Well, some of these, I don't agree with cutting the funding, but I do agree with getting people off of that who don't need to be on it. I see
off of what
25,
that don't
30
need to be
old.
on it.
I see my daughter works at Sam's Club, and we be in and out of there a lot. And I see young men who are 25, 30 years old and have their own EBT cars. Healthy young men. I got some in my family. There's nothing wrong with them. And they got Social Security cards and EBT cards. And they don't work. And they 25, 30, 35 years old.
You don't know their life. Why are you judging?
I do know their life.
How do you know?
Family.
But how do you know? Also, how do you know that they don't work?
Because they're my family members. I know they don't work.
So your anecdotal evidence is like
What I'm saying
indicative
is,
of everyone.
What I'm saying is, ma'am, there is waste, fraud, and abuse, and they're just trying to cut some of that out. That's all. You know what our deficit is right now?
You know what our deficit is? Shout out to Trump. It's definitely increasing. Like, what do you mean our deficit? Anywho, let's go back to something. So your thing is that because a few people in your family are supposedly gaming the system, and you haven't even said like how they're doing it. Is this with SNAP benefits or is this with like Medicaid? Because what? Because you have to have income thresholds.
It's some with SNAP and some with Medicaid.
Okay, so you have to have income thresholds in order to actually meet certain qualifications to get those programs.
Now you do.
No, not now you do. You've since what's his name? What's the guy's name? Clinton. Since Clinton. So 30 years almost, my guy. Like, come on, be serious.
No. My ex-fiance, she just lost her job. Government cutback. She works in that department. And she'll tell you it was no, you go in, you apply. Sometimes they approve you, sometimes they don't. It's really up to the person sitting in front of their computer.
That is not how any of that works. None whatsoever. You know what? My cousin's baby mama, third brother, twice removed stepmom worked for Medicaid too. And you know what she told me? She told me that it's very vigorous to get into it. They have to do a application online along with a phone interview, and then also for guess what? But then guess what? Also, right? My ex's mother-in-law, auntie, brother, cousin used to work for SNAP. And they told me that you too, for that one, have to do an application online. They have to verify your income. All right. And you also have to do a phone interview for the SNAP benefits in order to actually qualify for it, because there are income thresholds based on the size of your family. So there's that.
When there is no income, then what? That only
if there is no then you meet the income qualifications if you don't have an income.
Okay. So what's preventing most folks from having an income?
If a person isn't working, you don't know why they aren't working. Not all conditions or diseases are visible. So you don't know why a person isn't working. You're only speculating and also projecting because you think that they're getting something that you aren't. You're just mad because you have to pay taxes on your groceries.
I was raised with a father and a mother, so you're right. I was raised to work. You're absolutely right. I own my own home. You're right. You're absolutely right. My father raised me to work. You're right.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. No, you went out and you bought a house. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. No, not you buying a house. Like, do you want some? Do you want some government assistance? Is that what it is?
Nope.
I just want to make sure I understand what your point of contention is. Do you want some government assistance?
We was talking about the deficit. And I was saying they're trying to lower that by getting some of the people off who don't need to be on it.
How are they trying to lower the deficit by giving a $4 billion? I'm sorry, $4 billion. What am I talking about? Oh, sorry, I missed my B's and my T's. A $4 trillion tax cut to the rich. Like, what are you talking about?
Where's a $4 trillion tax cut?
The fuck are we doing? Hector, are you here? I need to talk to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey Hector, this man just asked, where are we trying to do a $4 trillion tax cut? As if this person ain't never heard of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. As if he ain't never heard of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Like, is this real? You know what? Hold on one moment. Hector, hold on one moment. Is this the right one?
Help me, nigga.
The fuck are we doing? Help! Like, seriously, what are we doing? Are you serious? You're serious?
Who is the tax cut for?
The corporations and the wealthy, sir. Like, have you not been paying attention this entire year? Did you just wake up like maybe in the last 2 weeks?
Oh my God.
No, I'm being serious. I'm so serious. Have you not been paying attention?
Oh my God.
You haven't been paying attention? Are you calling on Jesus? Jesus can't help you.
So you saying he rewrote the tax code and put in tax cut for the wealthy?
Sir. What do you mean? What do you mean rewrote?
How?
Sir, okay. Can I butt in? Let me. My friend Izzy's here. Go ahead, Izzy.
Sir, also, hi, Erica. So how do you think the tax code gets written? Like, do you think it's just a permanently available thing that doesn't get changed ever?
I asked the question.
Right, and now I'm asking you a question. We need to get a basis for what you do or do not know, right? So do you believe that the tax code is just a permanent, constant thing that very rarely gets changed?
No, it gets changed annually.
It changes every 7 years.
Did he say
7 to 8 years,
Yeah.
right? And so Congress writes that, right? Because per Article 1, Section 8, Clause 1 of the Constitution of the United States, Congress has the power to levy taxes. And the president, what he does is tells Congress, hey, this is what I am envisioning for our country to benefit us in the best way possible. Except for Donald Trump said, hey, this is what I want to have happen because it's going to help all my fucking cronies. I'm sorry, Erica. I know you don't like to swear on your panel. I'm sorry.
I cuss all the time. Go ahead.
She ain't got the sticker up that her mama's here. We say.
Okay. I try to make sure.
Who is that talking? I was confused.
It's Izzy.
Hector. Oh, hey, Izzy. Hi, love. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I had took the headphones off and walked away. This man, what the hell is happening?
We was out here Antifa.
Oh, Antifa. Oh, did y'all meet Antifa?
I
did see Antifa.
Oh, that's what's up.
There was someone who had a sign that said Antifa.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. Woo. Yeah, exactly. D-Step. Thank you so much for the reminder, love. Hector, I don't know if you were here, but this guy came into this space, this live, and told me that he said it just like, he was like, well, maybe you don't know that because you don't understand how the government works. You maybe have never taken a government class before. I was like, motherfucker.
Oh, I heard it. He was talking about the 60 votes and the this. Y'all asked him
Yes.
impossible. Uh-huh.
Yes. So I don't believe that right now this adult is trying to tell us that he doesn't know how the bill works, how this works, how tax code works out. Like, you think that Donald Trump wrote the tax code? I think that's insane, but okay. Michael, make it make sense. Make it make sense. We have to explore this. Why would you say such a thing?
I didn't say he wrote the tax code. I asked you.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Why would you ask such a thing, sir?
You said he is doing this. He is doing that.
You asked that.
It is. Wonder who he
You
is.
asked that because you seem to assume that she implied that he did this.
That's what she said. He gave his cronies tax cut. That's what y'all was saying?
I said that Donald Trump's tax plan is going to add $4 trillion per the CBO to our deficit. And I said that Because your comment was that Donald Trump is trying to cut the deficit.
Yes.
Which is simply untrue. What Donald Trump is trying to do is he is trying to find the money. He's trying to find the money to justify his $4 trillion tax cut to the wealthy. Okay? And he's doing so by taking away benefits from social programs that American citizens need. People need to eat. Okay? They need to eat. People need to have health insurance. They do. I think you know that. People need to have health insurance. You're 50. Soon enough, you're gonna have to be on Medicare. Yes, you are. All right. And guess what's gonna happen with your Medicare? It's gonna cost you a whole lot more money than it would right now because of these cuts. All right. So I don't think you understand. Okay. I don't want to be as condescending as you were. I'm trying really hard not to be. I am going to say, though, you don't understand how this works. You don't. And if you do understand how this works, then I'm just going to say that you are, in fact, deplorable. You're deserving of condemnation and shame.
Yeah. That don't bother me. I got the skin.
Okay, I'm sure you do.
Yeah, I've been around a long time.
Okay. Your morals should be thicker.
Y'all
and who are you to say stuff about somebody's morals? Who made you the moral police?
God.
So you God?
Me and Jesus, we like this, and me and God, we like this. Me and Jesus like this, me and God like this. Because guess what? Guess what Jesus told me? Jesus called me on the main line, and Jesus said that you going to hell for voting for Donald Trump.
We're going to lie on Jesus. See,
we're not lying on Jesus. I talk to Jesus every day. I talk to God too. I was told that you're going to hell because you voted for Donald Trump. I don't know if you want to have that conversation or not. We can. Do you know your Bible?
No, I don't know my Bible.
Okay, all right.
Don't tempt him like that. Don't fuck him up like that, Erica. That's not right.
Okay. That's what I know. You know your Bible. All right, because we can talk about Matthew. Because Jesus said he loved the kids. Jesus loved the kids.
Yeah, but y'all aborting them. How y'all love me?
Don't let me go to church. Hey, sir, I have a question for you. Also, Hector, I want you to listen to this, and I want you to let you know that this was stolen from me. I'm gonna have to start copyrighting shit, but this was stolen from me. Sir, do you have a uterus?
Nope.
You don't have a uterus? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. I'm just wondering. All right. So because you don't have a uterus, you don't get to say so about what someone else does with their uterus. I'm not gonna have that conversation with you. All right. But again, all right, you're going to hell because you voted for Donald Trump and you're deplorable. So there's all there is to it. All right. You're not going to prove me wrong. You're not going to prove the 322 people up in here wrong either.
I don't try to prove echo chambers wrong, baby.
Ain't no echo chamber up in here. It's me and you talking.
That's the echo chamber.
How's it an echo chamber?
You literally being here. You literally being here negates your claim of it being an echo chamber. We wouldn't have alternative opinions such as yourself up on the panel if it was an echo chamber. Please use words you can properly define and apply them correctly.
Don't you believe what she believes? Am I the only detractor in here?
How does that make
Am I the only detractor in here?
How does it make it an echo chamber though?
You're not. Your friends in the comments being a bitch.
I don't read the comments.
Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. There we go.
I don't read the comments.
Hey, Michael, do you have reverse vitiligo? Do you have reverse vitiligo? I got reverse vitiligo. That cracked me up. If nobody else laughs, I laugh. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Anywho, what else you want to talk about, Michael? Actually, I'm gonna start calling you. I don't know what your name is. Sir, at the bottom, what's your name?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
William.
William. Okay, so William. All right. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Because your argument for the deficit is absolutely wrong.
Okay.
It's wrong. Oh, okay. Okay. Bye. Hold on, Hector.
They went skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
That man said, "Okay, have a good night."
What you want to talk about? Your argument for it's wrong. It is literally wrong. Like, I don't think that sometimes I wonder they know how to do simple math. There's a preteen lurking. Look for food. What do you want to eat, son? What do you want to eat? There's spicy chips right there. You always want spicy foods.
Erica, we're gonna have to have a serious conversation about the next time you leave us hanging high and dry for a week. I'm over here having withdrawals and shit.
Oh, I was having fun. I was living my best mom life.
As you
That's
should.
what I was doing. Yeah. I'm about to start selling ass though. I said that all out. Oh, snap. My bad. Coming up with a business plan and everything. My gosh. Anywho.
Subs.
Only for the subs. Anywho, speaking of, all right, guys, let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. All of the good things. No, I could never actually. We should talk about that. I could never. Like, I just couldn't. I don't know how people do it. Like, kudos to y'all for real, because I don't know how people do it. I just can't. I would like to.
$50 an hour. $150 an hour.
$50 an hour. I'm sorry. See, Hector's $50 an hour. Okay.
I said $650. I said $650.
I thought you said 50. I was about to say, please love yourself more.
I absolutely do, and $650 is a discount.
No discounts, friend. No discounts. I know that's right. Sick of society. Like, what are we doing? Like people on the fans place, bruh. I'd be like, you know what? Kudos to y'all, cause like they be up there. I never been to that site before, but they be up there. Like, how do you do it? I would be too afraid that like my kid would find out. That'd just be the weirdest thing ever. Like, no, is this your mom? I gotta stop. Anywho, I gotta stop before y'all cancel me. Also, since Hannah's not a gatekeeper anymore, I have the chart, guys. I have a chart. All right, so I saved that to my files. I'm gonna send that to myself so I can use that later. Anywho, guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. Drop your favorite hashtag in the chat. Like, put MAGA. You all know my favorite hashtag. It hasn't been that long since I've been gone. Put divorce in the chat. All right. Let me see. What else can we do? Bass Pro Shop, Cabela's. Don't nobody put the B word. Don't put the B word. I don't want the B word in there. I don't want to talk to them people. I don't want to talk to them. I'm a princess. Thank you. I don't want to talk to them. I don't. Also, shout out to Taro for the $2. Taro said, "Hell, Hector." All right, she love her some Hector. I know that much. I don't know their pronouns. I'm sorry. They love them some Hector. All right, awesome. Also, Taro sent I guess a highlighted member comment that said, "Please check on your friends, y'all." Yes, please. Even your strong ones. Always check on your friends. Always check on your friends, even the strong, because you never know what your friends are going through. Hey, Mr. Ty. All right, and if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and get in the box. All right, if you are a friendly, please exit. Please exit. All right, because hey, Izzy, you're not taking instruction well. I said don't do the B word, and you here doing the B word, and I don't think that is okay. Also, your heart is grayed out. That is rude. That is really rude.
Wow, Izzy, you a gray man? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's rude. Hector told you to. I believe you too. That's that Aquarius.
Yeah, goddamn lie. A whole lie.
I'm not lying. Why would I lie to you?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Izzy? You know this dash cam is recording, right? Keep playing me.
It's crazy work. I can't get no respect. None whatsoever. Absolutely none. It's crazy work. I think I'm about to call it. I just got bored. I'm not gonna fucking kid y'all. I just got bored. No game. I just got bored. I'm bored. No game. Okay? None. No whatever. Yeah, I know how I am.
I got I got a question for you, Erica.
What?
Did all 286 people in the live give you a proper welcome?
No.
You're right, because I'm looking at that goal right there, and it looks like y'all being mad disrespectful today. So let's go ahead and do this, all right? All week, every night, I've been coming home sad because I ain't got no pounds of TikTok thought on because Erica's been off living her best black mom life on vacation. And now that she's back, the least y'all can't do is say you miss her. There's $124 left in that goal right there. And that means if all of you sent $1, we can knock it out. Since y'all are stingy, a couple of you just need to send $5. And once you do that, we can knock out the goal and send this amazing black woman who we miss dearly on our way. I was out here starving and shit. Y'all had me listen to Peanut Head all night this week. Fucking Peanut Head. That shit hurt.
Listen to Peanut Head? That shit crazy.
I had to listen to Peanut Head.
Who the fuck is Peanut Head?
Peanut Head is Santana. So I find it disrespectful that you guys, the least you guys can do is give her a proper welcome. I think we can knock that out. I think we can knock that out real quick. So I'm gonna give y'all like 5 minutes, okay? I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes to show black women that you appreciate them and that their labor isn't motherfucking free. I think it's the least you can do.
And I really want to play the game. Because if you guys don't do the good things and we're not going to play the game, then I'm just going to go to the Discord and play it. That's what I'm going to do. I'll go to the Discord and play it. Because I really want to play it. It was fun. I won too. Okay, so since the Trump supporters are pussies, good grief, just such P-U-S-S-I-E. S's. I had to remember how to spell that word. I had to remember how to spell it. Okay. So Bubba and I went to the Bahamas. It was his first time out of the country, which was pretty awesome. I did a whole lot. I don't know if you guys know, but this is my job. This is what I do. So yeah, since like April, I think since that time I decided, to try to unfuck America. Crazy work. Woo, what a wild and wicked time. My God. What was I saying? I got lost. I took my medication today, I promise. But anywho, so we went to Bahamas. We did a cruise. It was kind of last minute because Bubba has a fall break, and I was like, okay, you have to do something. I've been telling him that we'll do something since like January, when he went somewhere for his birthday. I was working back then. All right, and so, but I told him I was going to do something. So I was like a cruise, and it was a first cruise for both of us. So that's awesome. I do actually highly recommend Royal Caribbean. Like if you get a chance to do a cruise, Royal Caribbean. I was told by somebody else that Disney is really awesome, but super duper expensive. Listen, guys, all right. I'm just gonna start walking around with the what's his name, Joe Dirt meme on that says I'm never gonna financially recover from this. But that's what I'm gonna start walking around with. But no, the funny thing is that he had a fucking ball. He had a ball, which was absolutely awesome. There were some hiccups, but not anything to do with Bubba. Hiccups were like an excursion. But guys, I got to touch a dolphin. I touched a dolphin. It was fucking awesome. I want a pet dolphin. How do you get a pet dolphin in Arizona? Where do I put it? I need to find somewhere to put it. I want to put it. I never thought that I would touch a fucking dolphin. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. All right. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All right. I come from the projects. Okay. It's like, what? I didn't get a passport until like a year or two ago. Like I touched a fucking dolphin. I'm so happy. I can't wait till I do it again. I told Bubba, I said the next thing that we will ever try to do is we will try to go to like Thailand because I love elephants. I really do. I love elephants, and Thailand has elephant sanctuaries. And so I really want to try that, but that's going to be when he's older, and I'm going to have to work really, really hard to get there, but we will. All right. But yeah, hold on one moment, guys. But yeah, so I've had I got to do the dolphin thing. I showed a picture in the Discord. I think that's like the happiest I've ever been in my life, second to like having a kid. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys the picture. All right, I'll just like boom real quick, boom, the picture, and then I'll take it off. Let me see. How do you do this? Since the Trump supporters are scared, I think I might have to hit a restart. Go ahead, you got it. All right, I'm gonna show you this one. That's me, but we want to take that one off real fast, like. So there we go. All right, you saw that? We're gonna... Okay, there you go. All right.
You know they're about to bug you about your OnlyFans, right?
What'd you say? What you say? What you say? Huh?
They're about to bug you about OnlyFans now, right?
Oh nah, no OnlyFans for me. I can't do it. That's too scary. That's scary. I don't want to do that. I gotta find a dolphin picture because it's in here somewhere, and I had to. Okay, that was at the beginning. I'm looking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna find it. All I know is that like all 85 of my teeth were showing. It was a whole thing.
You don't got 85 teeth.
You don't tell me how many teeth I have. I have 85 teeth
Mom,
in my mouth.
85 teeth.
Yes, I do.
No, you have one teeth called your brain cell fighting first place.
Don't be taking my lines. I say that all the time.
Hey,
that
yo!
my brain cell fighting for first place. Hey, Hector, hush.
I'm pretty sure that brain cell.
Nah, he's funny. I gotta give him.
Okay, there we go. See, there we go. You see, really quick. All right, happy as hell, holding that dolphin's fins. Oh my God, there's a dolphin! Ah. Okay, I took it off, but I was really happy to be like touching that dolphin. It was so fun.
It's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty fucking awesome. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, if you ever get to experience, by all means, please do so. Yeah. And Bubba, did you have fun on your trip?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. See, he's excited. He was like, yeah. Is that your happy voice?
Yes. Happy.
Uh-huh.
Liquid.
No, it's the candle. It's just been burning. That's all. So I'm a princess. But yeah, so guys, that was that. And it was quite awesome and super duper excited, trying to convince our family to do it also. So we can do a family trip next summer, but we'll see what happens. And there's that. And I just think that it's fucking awesome. It's just freaking awesome. So there's that. So if you see me in these TikTok streets, make sure you say hi. Let's do all the good things. Oh, you guys knocked out the tiaras. Awesome. You guys are fucking fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. All right, so let's keep doing all the good things, guys. Let's see what we get here, and we're gonna go from there.
Oh man, yo, I voted for Trump. Yo, I'm 35. I'm watching you guys' lives, man. I just swiped out of another one. It's all like black dudes now up on these lives who are just trying to hustle on white people why they hate voting for Trump and all this crap. This one guy, he's like, yo, these immigrants, how did they take your job? Right now you got to back that up. And it's like, yo, man, they're working at every damn convenience store and gas station and like, convenience shop on the block, man. Like, what are you talking about? The gaslight my ass. So I just want to say, I don't know why I tuned into this.
So I have a quick question. I have
Go
a quick
ahead.
question for you. How many have you had to drink? Like how many? You can come off mute.
No, I don't drink, man. I didn't drink that
Oh,
stuff.
this is just naturally you? This is
Yeah,
how
they're
you
trying to
are?
poison the people with that crap, man. I know the difference between good and bad, and evil and pure, man, and that's what they doing. And this TikTok app, where you guys are on 24/7 days a week, Trump derangement syndrome, pushing it out, gaslighting, man. Come on, man.
So you're
This
sober?
is junk food.
You're sober?
Junk food. Wow,
you're sober?
They got no weed shops on every block, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You can't say that word on TikTok. You gotta abide by TikTok
man.
terms
See,
of
communists, man.
services.
They trying to groom your speech, man. They trying to groom your speech, and they trying to bully you. You guys get favored over here.
Yeah, he said groom your speech.
That's it. And compliance checks. That's why they're always like, "Oh, how old are you?" Okay, well, I'm over 18. No, how old are you? That's a compliance check.
See,
That is
that's
not
how they
honesty.
that's how they don't get sued, sir. Because if you have a bunch of kids on Zap doing a bunch of crazy stuff, and the government finds out, you get
Hey,
sued.
stop slurping.
No, I was compliance check is I'm over 18, and that should be that. And it's obvious that I'm over 18.
That's literally all it is, sir.
Yeah, well, I know what it is, But the way that you guys do it is different. You do it in a communist kind of fascistic type of way.
Communism and fascism are two very separate things.
That's it.
I don't think you know the words that you use. You just heard these words before. I'm like, ooh, I like the way that sounds. Let me use it. I think
that Santana guy, dude. That Santana dude who's doing this crap all day long.
I don't know who that is.
He's a bully. And those people who you know who Santana is. He's the other guy scrolled out of. He's a bully.
Know who that is.
I seen him up here with you.
Do you know who that is?
I seen him up here with you, man. This is
San Marcos. I don't know who San Marcos is.
They're always up here. There's a whole gang of them up there, man.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I tell you, you know what?
Who are you talking about? But hold on one moment, Marv. Hold on one moment. Chat, I don't know who he's talking about, but okay. Hold on one moment, Marv. I want to read a few things off really quick. Thank you so much for your patience. Okay. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Can y'all hear him slurping? Like, just let me know.
I don't hear it.
Hey, shout out to Queen for the 5. Queen said because Hector said so. If it takes a man telling you, I'll take it. I'll take it, Queen. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you, love. All right. Also, let me see here. I can hear him, and it's making my brain itch. It's like it just keeps getting louder and louder.
We don't hear it.
It does.
We don't hear it.
I know y'all don't hear it, but I do, and it's really making my brain itch. Like he's slurping. Like, stop it. Bubba is. Oh, thank you, Izzy, for the 2. Izzy sent heart hands. Thank you, Izzy. Izzy's the best. Also, thank you, Samantha, for the 5. Samantha said, welcome back. Was so excited to see your face back on live. Hope you enjoy your well-deserved time off with your kiddo. I did, because it was fun. Thank you so very much. Also, shout out to Hector for the, thank you, Hector. Thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate you. Also, hey, Cousin Jesse, I didn't see this. Cousin Jesse sent one for that black man from earlier. He said, did you know the money generated from TCJA overwhelmingly to the tune of 80% went to the 1% in corporations and did not see a trickle-down effect for the working or middle classes? No, he did not see that because he did not know what the hell he was talking about. So there's that part. All right, why do I feel so close to this thing? I'm gonna move this back some. I feel like super duper close. I think that's better. These feel big as hell. Okay, there we go. Thank you so very much. Also, shout out to Amy for the 5. Amy said, first time listening to your live. Love the education. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're so kind. Thank you so much, Amy. Oh gosh, drop some hearts in the chat. Let me see those hearts. All right. Also, Cousin Jesse sent another 4 and said, Cuzzo, the entitlement and the need to be right for mediocre MAGA supporters needs to be studied. This is crazy work. That is the fucking word of the day. All right, because Marv is about to prove just how mediocre he really is. He really is. He's going to prove it to us, right? Also, thank you so much, Miss Carol, for Miss Carol. I saw it. It came through, but let me check here. And I'm still going to have to do math because I wasn't calculating. God dig it. Thank you, Miss Carol, for the 20. I appreciate you so much, love. Thank you so much. Miss Carol said, you are truly amazing. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you more. Thank you so much. Drop some hearts in the chat for everyone who took a moment to send some love. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to update the total in just a moment. And if you want to show love, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. I just want to say I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you so very much. Let's continue to do all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. All right. Hey, Marv, I have a question.
Real quick, I just want to say it shouldn't take a man to tell y'all to treat black women right.
It typically does, though, but it's okay.
It typically does. Y'all know better.
You guys were talking about no kings? How about when the mask was on? You said, yo, wear a mask. No kings, man.
I mean, ICE doesn't have a problem with wearing masks now. So what's your point?
Well, when they were trying to force you to wear one at your job or in the store, grocery store.
I mean, why do they have a problem wearing a mask then, but they don't have a problem wearing a mask now?
Because you guys set the stage for that crap. It was
set the stage for it.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Hector.
what you get.
Shit, I'm trying to follow along.
Normalizing
So
masking.
let me get this straight.
No
You
kids?
maggots are
Come
so
on.
weak-minded that you just go along with every single liberal movement ever. That's what I'm hearing right now.
No,
You guys are
I'm
so
making fun of
weak-minded
these
that
no
you
kings
hated the
people.
mask so much and then you accepted it just because. That's what I'm hearing.
No, I didn't accept nothing. I have nothing to do with those. I can see why they want to hide their identity.
You can see why they want to be a bunch of wusses? Explain that.
Yeah, how to conceal their identity. You want to know why? Because you guys are a bunch of crazies, man, who will go to any lengths for your political ends. And that's the psychopathic part about the left, man. And what you're doing
So
up here.
you telling me that ICE has less balls than your average pig? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, you're pathetic, man. You can't have a civilized discussion.
I said that very civilized. I'll say it again, civilized. I don't know why you think I'm escalating my voice.
Yeah, because you're a far left radical.
You're telling me that ICE has less balls than your average pig. I don't think I escalated my voice. I said that very calmly and collectively. I said that very peacefully and patriotically. What's your problem?
Well, I don't know how to respond to that.
I know those brain cells are fighting for dear life. But keep going. I believe in you.
Yeah, well, anyway, what you guys did with the Corona Con and everything you stood for with Biden, handing behind his mask while they were funneling billions of dollars into Ukraine.
You know what
and
Operation
his son was running around in a scarf, with naked pictures, and they would hide in the laptop.
Hey, Marv, chill out. Catch a bubble. Calm down. He's asking you a question. Do you know what Operation Warp Speed was?
Yeah, and I think that DJ Double T's Two-Face for that.
What?
And the Israel crap, he's DJ Double T's Two-Face, man. Come on, man.
Can you stay on like one thing? I don't know what the fuck DJ Double T's is. I'm asking you about Trump and Operation Warp Speed.
Yeah, Donald J. Trump, man. He was now he's got RFK back in there, so maybe he can make amends for his little error with his crap where he said he's boosted. I don't think he's boosted, man. I don't think he took it. And
so you voted
he
for
lied
liar.
to the public saying he did too.
So you voted for a liar.
Well, every once in a while he's based, man, and it's the best bet of a bad bargain. And the worst bargain is Kamala and Biden and any of their jokers.
What about Biden? Like, bro, listen, Biden is the president, and neither is Kamala Harris. Focus. Also, let's bring it to present day. Like, seriously, present day. All right.
No, that's what you
talk
want
about.
to do.
Hold on, time out. Goddamn. All right.
You guys always
want to talk
want us
about
to
how
sweep
Donald
crap
Trump
under
is
the rug.
screwing over our farmers? Do you want to talk about that? You want to talk about how farmers, soybean farmers specifically, haven't sold any product to China within the second quarter? So they brought in $0 in revenue? You want to talk about that? Do you want to talk about how Donald Trump, you want to talk about how Donald Trump is basically doing a bailout for their largest competitor, which is Argentina? $40 billion. $40 billion? What? Crazy work, right?
No, the last I heard, Trump was trying to reverse the farmland from the Chinese, who are buying up all the farmland around the military installations, man. Bill Gates buying all the farmland up so he can do his little vaccine farms.
Hey, tinfoil is expensive. All right, I am not gonna waste my good rentals on this conversation. Okay, get back to reality.
Yeah, y'all wearing tinfoil masks.
Get back to reality.
Come on, man.
Take yours off. Take yours off and get back to reality. Okay.
No, reality was for you guys. The boogeyman lives under the bed, and everybody got to go to the pharmacy and get jacked up. Not once, not twice.
I'm so sorry. We're talking about the present. I don't know why you keep going back to 2020. Like, stop it. Thanks. We appreciate you. Okay. What are you doing? No, we're talking about the present. Okay. All right. And Donald Trump is just basically redoing history again, because just like in 2018, when he had to do the first $12 billion farmer bailout, and again in 2019 with the darn going $16 billion farmer bailout, all because of his tariffs, is happening again. They're not selling any soybeans to China. All right. So there's that. There are farmers who are going under once again. All right. And American tax dollars are going to pay for another bailout, Marv. But Donald Trump is the one that's supposed to be saving us money. I want you to lock in. I want you to focus, and I want you to talk about the present. Talk about that now.
The present is that we've been cleaning up your mess for the last year.
Ain't no mess. How is it the mess of Joe Biden? How is it the mess of Joe Biden when Donald Trump is the one who implemented the tariff on China?
Yeah, you guys
and
are all
China
angry
said
about
we're
ICE.
not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
The tariff thing had to happen, man. That's just the way it goes.
How? Tell us how.
Because he's straightened out America because everybody's taking advantage of America. That's what
Sir, do you know how to talk in not talking points? Like, do you know how to talk in coherent, cohesive sentences, or is everything you just reading off an index card?
No, you guys. That's why ICE is in Portland. They're having big Kings Up protests all throughout the country. It's because no Kings, because they're pissed off about ICE and all this crap. That's all the mess that you guys left, that you guys orchestrated.
This isn't.
And he had, and that's why they're going in there and cleaning up your mess, and you guys are still angry about it. And
Hey, bro,
you're forced
I
to
ain't
do
gonna
it.
I ain't gonna lie. I told myself I wasn't gonna do this tonight, but here we are. You kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
He is.
Shut your bitch
And
ass
he
up,
also hasn't met a lie from the Trump administration that he does not believe. Like, I want you to take your index cards. No. Let me finish. Please allow me. This is my space. I just want to tell you something.
Okay,
all
go
right?
ahead.
I want you to take your index cards, all right, that you're reading from, all right, and I want you to take them. I want you to do this. Rip them. I want you to throw them in the trash, and then I want you to set them on fire. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go to bbc.com, apnews.com, reuters.com, pbs.com, npr.org, all right? And I want you to sign up, all right, for their email subscriptions, okay? It's free. Sign up. So that way you will get alerts. Okay, yes, Al Jazeera, thank you so much, Sickle Society. I want you to sign up on those sites so you can get accurate news. I want you to stop watching OAN. I want you to stop watching Fox News. I want you to stop watching Newsmax, okay? I want you to stop
news, man.
All right.
People are the news. People are reporting. There's no confidence in the mainstream media anymore. They're lying forever. And even when they do tell the truth, it's too late. You cry wolf too many times, it's too late. People throw their arms up and they just don't care anymore. That's what happens when you call everybody Ray, when you call everybody YT Supremos, when you call everybody Yahtzees.
You said call everyone Ray?
They had Ray. Come on, man.
Who is Ray? Who's Ray?
Like you a Ray.
Who's Ray?
A racist. Come on, man. And not you personally, but these other guys I heard, that's all they do all day, man. They blaming white people for their problems. YT people up on here, and they're talking about all the crap.
I don't remember my soundboard, but I feel like there's a sound for this.
Yeah.
Is this a
look? I'm not on board with Trump and his old juice box connection from Israel.
Maybe not that one.
No, we ain't doing Israel, man, and that's why Trump is compromised, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ray.
I needed a dance break. You're not gonna stress me out. You just
this country's falling apart, yeah. And
you aren't saying anything. Man. You are just
you guys up here all day long.
You say Ray. I'm gonna say you're cray. Like this is ridiculous. Like what?
And that Adam Cray guy who's up here, you know Adam Cray. He's part of your network.
Marv, please say something smart. I beg.
I'll tell you. Okay, here's an FBI statistic. Black on white crime is 30 times that of white on black. You can fact check that one. Sorry, that's just the way it is. This is America.
I hate it here
Ain't nothing
so
Ray
much.
about that.
I hate it here so much because you're full of shit. I hate it here so much.
You can ask
Oh my
GPT right
gosh.
now.
Oh my gosh. This guy who I literally can hear the salsa in the back of your throat is saying stuff
know.
like this. This shit is crazy. All right. Sir, swallow the guacamole, please. Hey, Itchy, how are you?
Hello. I'm listening to the gentleman talk bad about black people while using AAVE. It's amazing every time I hear this speak. It's wild.
This is insanity.
Have y'all
It's cray
determined
cray.
if this is a white man? Is this a white man?
I don't know. Ask him. I don't know. Are you white, Marv?
I'm mulatto, man. But what does that matter anyway?
Mulatto?
Who the fuck
says that?
Come on, man.
You're a
Come on, man. What does that matter?
Another
dude?
phrase other than "come on, man."
Come on, man. I'm mulatto and I'm Cajun, man. So I'm I'm an icon.
What up, Hector?
What's going on, Itchy? What say you about your assessment of this weird motherfucker under you?
It's a weird motherfucker. That's all. Come on, man.
Yeah,
we know weird when we see weird. Come on, man.
No, because I got positions that I articulate about the Democrat zones all the way from Seattle to San Diego and Denver, New York, Chicago. Come on, man. These are all Democrat wastelands, man. Homeless encampments, targeted robberies. The In-N-Out Burger can't even survive in Oakland, man. Come on, man.
What about West Virginia, Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi?
Well, I'm not from the East, so I don't know too good about that.
Come
No,
on,
Philly's
man.
screwed up,
not
though, man.
wastelands. Come on, man.
The Philly's screwed
Are
up.
they not knocking old ladies upside the head and Texas? Come on,
Yeah,
man.
you go
fucking
watch
junkies.
some damn videos
Come
of that
on,
Chicago
man.
mayor, man. You look like you're from Chicago, man.
Give
Come
him a
on,
good
man.
Ric Flair.
What? Wait. What does it mean to look like you're from Chicago?
Yeah, what does that mean? How do you look like you're from Chicago?
Yeah, I'm black. I'm black.
Itchy, you look like
I
you're
don't
from
know. I'm
Chicago?
just getting that Chicago vibe, man. That's it.
I'm black.
Yeah, he's not from Chicago. That was pretty Ray of you.
Well, you guys allowed to be Ray all you want, right? You know, you talk to YT people, you need to talk to them like a civilized person with respect and not use the N-word.
You know what racism is?
Yeah, as soon as you use the N-word, you are invoking racism, and that's all the black people, the BLK people always say the N-word.
You can say black.
The BLKs.
You can
I
say
don't know
black.
what you guys use. I was
literally
on
just
here one
said you
time.
can say black.
That sounds like a slur. I ain't gonna lie. I
Say
don't like
black
that.
people.
What, blacks?
Black
these guys
people.
Yeah, blacks.
Focus.
What? I can't say blacks. See, that's why you're so. What the hell? It's so. You guys are so soft, man. So
Sir, I'm not a
soft,
color.
man.
I am a
All the
person.
while to end this and that.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop. All right, I'm gonna need you to stop. Go ahead and swallow the frog legs or the alligator tail. All right, just go ahead and swallow it. All right, after you got some sense, okay? I'm
Well,
gonna need
you
to stop.
talk like a
okay?
civilized person. Yeah,
I
a
need
lot
you
of
to
these
stop.
other people, they don't talk civilized, man.
No, what's gonna happen is if you don't get your shit together, I'm gonna get very uncivilized. Okay, get it together. Okay, it is black people, not blacks. It's not BLK. Black people. Try it. Say it. Say it.
Come on,
Say
man.
it.
You're grooming my
Say
speech
black
here,
people.
man.
No, say black
these
people.
are false.
You can't say black people.
These are just
You can't say black people. You don't. You
This
can't
is
say
how
black
you
people.
victimize
Say black
yourself,
people.
And
Say
you
black
try
people.
to control my speech.
Say black people.
Why are you trying to control my speech? See, that's
You
your
can't
problem.
say. You can't say black
This is
people.
why people sick of you
So
guys.
you have a problem
What's
with saying
wrong
black
with saying
people.
blacks? What's wrong with
There
saying
you go.
BLK?
All right, there you go. All right. Anywho. Hey guys, I don't know if you guys have heard me lately, but what I had said was earlier this week is that we are not doing that thing where we explain black trauma to them. All right. Also, I am not going to like justify or explain or make a case for whatever word you want to use for the humanity of myself nor my people. Okay. He couldn't say black people, so he had to go. It's that simple. All right. It really is just that simple. Fuck them. Okay. So with that being said, guys, keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing it live. Do all of the good things. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get this up to 300,000 likes. I know I set it at 350,000. All right. And we're so close to knocking out the daily donation goal. And then we can play the new game. Okay. We can play the new game. All right. I played this game on the ship. I enjoyed it. Of course, I won because it's what I do. All I do is win, win, win. Something like that. Very close. Very similar to how the song goes. Okay. So keep doing all the good things. Also, my future husband is here. So you better show him all the love. Okay. All right. Itchy is here. Do the good things. Do the good things. Do the good things for Itchy. Okay. All right. Also show Hector love because Hector, yay. Hi, Hector.
Nah, bro, fuck me. Knock out this goddamn goal. $66 left. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Thanks, Santana. All right. Yeah. So take care, Itchy. Hey, Fax. Fax is here. Dr. Still is here. All the people that I like is here. Yay. Awesome. Okay. All right. I'm going to go into the manifestation goal. And the cool thing about the new game, guys, is that I get to invite you all up. All right. So I am going to randomly invite people. Okay. I'm just going to randomly invite people. All right. You better pass the vibe check. If you don't pass the vibe check, I'm going to drop you like super duper quick. I'm just going to let you know that. But we have a few things to do. Let's go ahead and knock out the likes. Let's get them up to 350,000. All right. Let's just go for gold. 350,000. All right. I'm going to set a manifestation goal and we'll see what happens there. And also, let's knock out our daily donation goal, and then we're going to go into the game. All right? We're going to go into the game. But if you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and get in the box. Request up. Let's have a conversation. Be better than Marv. I don't know what that was. I don't think Marv said a complete sentence the entire time that he was here. I'm sure he didn't say a complete sentence.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I wanted to say, woo, like Jonesy. Woo! Hit him with the Ric Flair. Because like, what the hell is he talking about? Shit was weird. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. Itchy, you missed it. I had an old black man come up here and tell me that I didn't know anything about the government, and then he didn't know anything about the government. It was funny. It was so funny.
That's usually how that goes. I Geronimo'd out the live when Liv was went on the "You ate us." Yeah, it's Geronimo. So
yeah, it's time to go.
I looked and I say, "Oh, Erica's live."
Yeah, it's time to go. Why did you eat us? Why did you eat us? I hate when he does that. I don't know why. I like when I do it. I hate when Liv does it. I don't know why. Liv's like, why did you eat us? I'm like, oh shit. All right. Or when Liv does this, Itchy, he goes, so if Walmart, every time I hear if Walmart,
Geronimo,
I'm out. I'm not doing this. I literally go on mute and then I walk away. Like, I'm not doing this shit. Like, Liv, why are we doing this? No, Liv, no. But yeah. Only request up if you voted for Donald Trump, guys. Only request if you voted for Donald Trump. Just looking for Trump supporters. All right. I'm not going to hit a restart. I'm just not. We're going to be in this shit together. Okay. We are so close. We're so close. Like, why would we restart now? We're so close. All right. All I'm going to tell you about the game is that you better know your music and hopefully you can hold a tune because you have to sing. You cannot talk. You're going to have to sing. All right. So there's that. All right. So yeah, hope you know your stuff. There we go. Anywho, let's talk about the news. So I was doing a little bit of research before I came up here. All right. And I was looking into the farmer bailouts. So basically, one of the things about the United States of America, because we're such a consumer nation, is that even though we have the capability to actually produce the majority of our food, we import a lot of it, like literally a lot. Like over 60% of our fruits are imported, and about 35 to 40% of our vegetables are imported here into the United States, but we actually have the capability to, but we focus on the wrong types of crops here, mainly soybeans. So there's that. Like, we could do, and we do throw a lot of it away. We are a nation of waste also. I can tell you that just by being on that darn going ship this past week, bruh. Wasteful is an understatement. Literally an understatement. But yeah, we're gonna have to bail out farmers again. And legacy farmers, the ones that survived the first trade war, are likely going to go under. Thousands are going to be filing for Chapter 12 bankruptcy again, and it's a vicious cycle for our farmers because what ends up happening is the government subsidizes them so much already that farmers heavily rely on this money from the government. They really do. And in doing so, it's a vicious cycle. They don't expand. They don't try to do anything differently. And so what ends up happening is that when they get in trouble, the government steps in, they bail them out, and then it's like wash, rinse, repeat. And we need to try something different. I think our farmers need to expand on the type of crops that they grow. They can't rely heavily on just one type of crop, like the soybean farmers, because they rely just solely on the soybeans. And then like we have Trump who like hates China and China's like, well, fuck you too. We're not going to buy from you. They're suffering now. So yeah. And I think they need to expand. Like, what is it called when you are in a business? Branch out. They need to branch out. Well, that's what they need. They need to branch out and maybe try some different crops. You know,
diversify.
Diversify. There we go. Thank you very much. Diversify their portfolio. All right. Diversify their portfolio. So yeah, that's what they need to do. So I think of that. And then also, I really try to get Trump supporters to like come up here and talk about, like, you guys see that nobody wants to talk about farmers. Nobody wants to talk about the Constitution up here. They just want to talk about the government shutdown. No one's even asked about what no evidence means. I'm pretty sure Itchy and Hector could take a gander, but no evidence is definitely about those boats because there ain't been no evidence that Donald Trump and his administration, his Secretary of Defense, have shown to justify unaliving 21 people. And I guarantee you all, we will not hear from the two survivors. We just won't. We are not going to hear from them because I have a sneaky suspicion, and this is all just what I think. I really do think that these are like fishermen or they're just migrants who are trying to get to dry land. That's it. They aren't who they say they are. This is not the cartel.
Even if it is narcotics, Erica,
yeah.
Why aren't they showing us the narcotics?
Exactly, because they always do. They always show us the narcotics, but they're not doing it this time. So there's that.
Proudly, they love to post some photos up when it's a black person. Allegedly.
Yep, they sure do. So there's that. There's that, and we have no proof of any of the things that are going on. So there we are. So guys, keep tapping the screen, sharing the live, keep doing all of the good things, and yeah, let's keep doing all the good things. But with that being said, I definitely think that Donald Trump wants to go into a war with Venezuela to get access to their oil reserves. And I think what he's doing with Argentina is he's basically greasing their palms because Argentina also has one of the world's largest oil reserves. I don't know why that always tongue twists me, but yeah. So I think he's like, instead of saying, okay, we're gonna send in secret missions and all that stuff like that into Argentina. Hey, let me give you some money so I can get access to your resources. So yeah. You think he's doing that in a lot of places? I want to put it past him, Ann. I agree with you. So there's that. Yeah. It's something to think about. It is something to think about. Interesting. So yeah. Do you guys have any interesting news stories? Because then I'm just going to start rambling.
I have some interesting news.
Okay.
Across the United States today, and even abroad in Canada and some other districts, districts, the wrong word, whatever. People came together to protest a wannabe king. And those people came together across the entirety of the 50 states and abroad, and not a single one of them smeared shit up against a property building.
Exactly.
Not a single one of them shanked anybody and assaulted police officers. Not a single one of them embarrassed themselves and got arrested today. Not a single one of them are going to be in a position for the next Democratic president to pardon them. And I think that's super interesting.
But also, none of them put themselves in a position to be unalived by the police either.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Ashley Babbitt.
Literal millions of people peacefully and patriotically went and protested against this administration.
Yep.
I was surrounded by Antifa all day and nothing happened. Everybody in their dog costumes and their dinosaurs and the giraffes, and all they did was dance and shout and wave signs and shake hands and hug and hold and love, and it was beautiful.
Awesome.
We had a whole priest get up on the damn stage today and speak out against the administration and the weaponization of Christian nationalism. A whole priest. You know it's bad when the priest is fed up.
You know what's funny is that because Bubba had a game today, and so we had to drive by it, and Bubba was like, "I'm gonna go put my dinosaur costume on." I was like, "Cool." We only had the protest was from 9 to 11, and his game was from 9 to 10, and then we didn't get out of there until like 10:30. So I was like, "You got like 10 minutes left. I don't know if you're gonna make it or not." But it was pretty cool. He says he's gonna put on his inflatable dinosaur costume because he has one because he's my child. Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome.
Mel said 7 million people were there reportedly. Mel, I truly believe that is an underestimation.
Wow.
Of all the ones that I've been to, particularly here in Austin, Texas, this was by far the biggest, and not just by a couple more. I would say it was almost double the size of any other one that we've had here. It was huge.
That's awesome.
This is just in Austin. Imagine Chicago, New York City, Portland, even. It was crazy.
Russ was at the one in New York City in Times Square, half African. He was at the one in Times Square, and he said it was a lot of people. Like it was a lot.
And I wanted to say this: we asked people to come out because we weren't, and I think this is maybe the second time that I've seen this type of turnout. This made, like I said, I watched it all over the news today too, and the coverage was amazing. And it could have been bigger than the BLM marches, like just one day marches. But white people stepped up. White people stepped out.
Yeah, like here, all I saw was especially like older white people, which is crazy. To me, a lot of them like 50 and older. In my area is what I'm talking about. They were out there with their signs. Some had on their inflatable costumes. It was pretty awesome to see. I was like, look at the white people doing what they're supposed to do.
The white people, that's what I said.
Yes, the old white hippies. That's right, Dr. Still. Hey, Juan, hi, welcome. Did you vote? Are you a Trump supporter? Is the question. Hello, Juan. That would be crazy if he's a Trump supporter. I doubt it.
Erica?
Hi, Juan. Are you a Trump supporter?
No. I just wanted to compliment you because you're pretty educated on the issues. And you had this gentleman, Mr. Mann, on earlier, and I can't understand how you spend so much time trying to educate him. He obviously didn't understand what the debate was.
No, he didn't.
And he
just wanted to talk.
Right. But as a listener trying to, get more informed on the topics, unfortunately, a lot of these MAGA supporters, especially from the South, they're basically voting against their own interests. So it's hard to let them know because the talking points have been drilled into their heads.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's not necessarily for them because typically the people that do come on the panel, like you said, they already have their mindset.
Right.
They're not actually trying to learn anything new. It's more so for the audience. So
No,
maybe
I
someone in
understand.
the audience.
I understand,
learn something.
but I see a lot of you know, a lot of these lives that bait these MAGA or Trump supporters, and they have no policy. They don't understand policy. They don't understand anything about the way the system works.
Mm-hmm.
So my argument is just like, if there's a debate, it's got to be from the left, because the Democratic establishment is losing a lot of popularity, especially in New York. You saw Mamdani in New York. He's just killing Cuomo, right?
Yes, Madame did a fantastic job in that debate, actually.
Yeah, and
Fantastic.
and you see how the establishment just the two top leaders in Democratic establishment will not support him.
Mm-mm.
And you have to ask yourself, why are they not supporting the Democratic nominee?
They don't want change. That's why.
Right.
They don't want change. Basically because Mamdani is one who is only depending on public funding. He's not taking any private money, so he can't be bought.
Right.
At this very moment, they can't buy him. And so if they can't buy him, that means that he could possibly go against them, and they don't want that.
Right.
So if they can't control him, then there's that. And I think the Democratic, the old guard, really need to take a look at themselves and figure out exactly why that is.
Yeah. But that's kind of my issue, is that coming from the left, we're seeing these young progressives, really smart candidates are, Maxwell Frost from Florida.
Yes, great guy.
Amazing.
Yep.
But Hakeem Jeffries, Chuck Schumer, for some reason, they're so ingrained in the whole corporate and, just financed by Israel. The Israel lobby's got them under their, thumb, and they just refuse to. I mean, did you see that Cory Booker interview a couple days ago when he went on that podcast?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he got destroyed. Him and Gavin Newsom just got destroyed, because when it comes down to the Israeli support, the American public is saying, why are we sending all this money to Israel? And they're like, well, I didn't really understand if it's a big issue. Why is Israel such a big issue? Cory Booker is taking $900,000 from the Israeli lobby.
Hey Juan. I got
Yes, sir. Yeah, let's hear.
How have you helped your fellow man today?
How what?
How have you helped your fellow man?
Well, I was at the protest today. I was at the No Kings protest.
Much respect to you. Where's your area? You don't have to give me an exact.
I'm in Santa Monica, California.
W's to you. I appreciate you. We absolutely needed all hands on deck out there, and I'm glad to know that you are providing assistance. On that note, I am going to drop you down so we can move back on to some opposition. I very much appreciate your input. You sound like a very educated man who's been putting in that work, so you continue to do that. You hear?
I hear you. Thank you for the time, respect, and
Awesome.
Peace to all.
You too,
Absolutely.
love. Thank you so much
Enjoy
for
the rest of
coming
your
up. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
I was thinking, debating leftists would be fun, but I think it will always come down to whether or not you support communism. Don't you think so, Hector?
I'm sorry, I can't debate leftists. They piss me off.
Me too. That's some never-ending shit right there. And this goes on, and how that song go on and on and on, my friends, and it never ends.
It's just them telling us everything that we already know and completely ignoring the process that they refuse to participate in to change it.
There you go. I agree with you.
All they want to do is cry about their books and systems that they learned that never actually has been applied.
We're not talking about you, Juan Carlos. We're not talking about you. You were talking about something completely different. We're not talking about you. I'm talking about, like, I was just thinking about, because you mentioned, like, it's only like the left to debate, and it always just goes to whether or not communism is the best. And it's like, how do you actually implement communism? How do you actually implement it?
I'll tell the truth. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna start that up tonight because you got some people in the comments. I'm not gonna do all that tonight.
Okay.
I will say
communism is flawed. No, capitalism. No, I'm sorry. Capitalism is flawed. I agree with that. Capitalism requires that people be subjugated. They're always going to have to be a lower class in capitalism. So there's that part. I don't disagree with you there.
Trump supporters, why won't your party open back up the government and get veterans the pay that they need, and get your poor, pathetic trailer park white people the food stamps that they need?
That's what I'm gonna start
Why?
calling it.
Why is the Republican Party so hell bent on fucking over their demographic? Because it's red states that benefit from this shit the most. That's my question. I'm sick of y'all hurting your own. You be your own people.
Literally, percentage of Louisianans. Wow.
I just don't understand. I do not understand.
847,100 people in fiscal year 2024 received SNAP benefits in the state of Louisiana.
Ooh.
18% of their population. So they're the third state with the highest population, with the highest share of their population on SNAP benefits. 18% of their population. I went to Louisiana because, as the majority of you all know, Mike Johnson, or as I like to call him, Evil Stephen Colbert, all right, is the House representative from the state of Louisiana. And he's also the Speaker of the House. So there's that. All right. And Louisiana definitely is a red state. And Mike Johnson, all right, is constantly taking a poop on his constituents. Literally taking a poop. He voted for the big ugly ass bill, all right, when a large population of his state is also on Medicaid. So there's that. And he's okay with almost 1 million of his constituents going without food. All so he can prove a point. The point, we don't know what the point is. No one knows what the point is. All right? No one knows what it is. Okay? But he wants to prove a point. Right? He fucking sucks. He sucks. Hey, Miss Sheila. He sucks. Okay? He really, really sucks. I don't understand it. And why do people keep voting for this? Well, yes, they want to hide the fouls. Hey, guys, do we really think that the fouls are simply the main and only reason? I really want to know from you all. Like, chat, tell me something. Do you think that the fouls are really the only reason why they're doing this? Can't be.
Bluetooth disconnect. Bluetooth.
Can't be. I really want to know. Partially, yes, it's one of the reasons. Yes, one of the reasons. It's one of. And go ahead. Somebody's about to say something. I heard a voice.
My was acting up. I was just gonna say if they were so sure about their policies, why are they stopping Wheel, what's her name, from being elected, not only because of the Epstein files, but because there'll be another additional voter against their policies in Congress.
Exactly. Also, yeah, with Adelita Grajava, there's an echo again. How's that echo? Oh, you might have an echo, Hector. Yes, you. Do you guys hear an echo when I'm talking?
No.
Goes on and on and on. They play that song a lot on the cruise. They like Jason Derulo. But no, yeah, Adelita. Say it, ayo, gotta let go. I also played that song. Why am I? Oh, I get distracted easily. They also played that song. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. Like that song. So yeah, there's that. So I was like, damn, is this like change the station? Please, I beg. Hector, all we see is the top of your head.
That's the point. I just want to show something. I just wanted to show Santana something real quick. Nathan, can you look at that?
Okay, I was like, why do we only see your head? Okay,
I know that's right.
Please. You do have an echo. Okay, so it's you. So guys, what am I doing? What's I talking about? Oh, Adelita Grajava. So the Arizona AG has threatened to sue Mike Johnson for not swearing her in. Yeah, I want to read about that. Let's read about that. All right, let's see here. Which source do I want to use? It's all from local news, so I'm going to go with ABC 15. ABC 15, Arizona. Okay. All right, so with lawsuit looming, House Speaker continues to refuse to swear in Congresswoman-elect Adelita Grajava. All right, so Chris Mays is our AG out here, and they're likely going to end up suing him. But when was this published? Because I feel like I got something that has happened. Let me see something here. I want to make sure he hasn't done it yet. Okay. Is this a video? Why do websites have so many ads? It's like absolutely annoying. I can't read anything. Okay, so it says Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays confirmed on Saturday that her office will be filing a lawsuit against House Speaker Mike Johnson after his failure to swear in Congresswoman-elect Adelita Grajava. All right, this is from 12 News because they updated their article 5 hours ago. 12 News spoke to Mays at a No Kings rally at the Arizona State Capitol on October 18th. All right, where she said she plans to file suit against Johnson early next week on Monday or Tuesday. It has been several weeks since Grajava won the election in Arizona's 7th congressional district, but she still has not been sworn in. So yeah, Adelita Grajava, she won the special election because her father passed away, Raul, and she covers Tucson, like southern Arizona, up into parts of the Phoenix metro area, like up into the Tolleson area. So she's in there. She's 7th district. My district is 8th district. But with that being said, she won the election on the 23rd of September. It's been almost a month. We're 5 days away from it being a month. And Mike Johnson is lying because he keeps telling her that a few different things. He's telling her that they can't do it because they're in a pro forma session, which is bullshit, because back in March when the Senate, it was not Senate, but the government was going through the same thing, a shutdown, he swore in 2 Republican House members, 2 of them. So he can do it. He's lying and saying that he can, but he can. Also, another thing is, that's funny, Shaun of the Dead. Another thing is that she wants to get to work for her constituents, but like she can't because she hasn't been sworn in yet. And her staff that she has hired, they can't work until they're cleared. They have to have background checks and all this stuff run, and the federal government does that. And so he's lying by saying that she can get to work. She can't. She can't do anything because she won't have the staff to do it because her staff hasn't been cleared. It's a whole thing, and they're just fucking lying their behinds off, and people are letting them get away with it. They're just allowing them to, and it fucking sucks is what it does. It just sucks. I didn't know you left, Hector. I don't know when the last time I looked at the screen.
I was trying to fix my echo. Do I still sound like a ghost?
No, not to me. You don't.
Hello?
Yeah, she can't do anything, Sticker Society. She can't do anything. Hi, Texas Toast. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay. How old are you, love?
I'm 19.
19? Okay. All right.
Are you a black woman, man?
Wait, what are we talking about again?
I was asking if you're a black woman.
Oh, yeah, I'm mixed.
God damn it.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Also, you're not mixed. You're biracial, love. You're biracial. I know you're not itchy. I know neither of you are. Like, okay. We're all in this together. You have an echo though, Texas Toast. Do you mind just swiping out of the app like you're checking a text message and then coming back, love?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is it better now?
Nah, you still have an echo. I can hear it now. Are you on
Should
Bluetooth?
I just leave and join back?
Yeah, are you on Bluetooth?
No.
Oh, okay. That's strange. Does she have an echo, guys? We just love sound issues over here.
She does.
I'll just
She does
join
have an
back.
echo. Okay, all right, come on back.
I hear myself echoing too. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. They said both of you. I don't have an echo.
You sound
Like if
fine.
Hector goes, exactly. Same thing I said, Bubba. Wow.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back. Hey, so Texas Toast, I have a question for you. I'm gonna just call you Texas. Okay, so you said that you are a Trump supporter, so you did vote for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, so let's see here. As the background says, MAGA, you're deplorable, and I do think that it is because of your vote for Donald Trump. And we have a few different things that we can talk about there. You see the background. Do you want to talk about the shutdown? How there's no evidence for these boat bombings that Trump is doing? Do you want to talk about how our farmers are on the brink of bankruptcy again? Or do you want to talk about how Donald Trump is using our Constitution as toilet paper? Which one?
Can we talk about the government shutdown, please?
Sure. By all means, kick us off.
Okay, so
Oh, wait
I
a
think
minute. Hold on, I'm so sorry. I gotta say thank you to someone. Welcome in, Santana Raid. Welcome in. If you are new here, by all means, you see the excitement in my voice. let me fix my attitude. Okay. Hey, welcome in, Santana Raid. Welcome in. Draw some hearts in the chat for the Santana Raid, y'all. If you are new here, go ahead and make sure that you're following me. You see beside my name where it says follow. Make sure that you're tapping that button. All right. So do that. Also, guys, we are working on our manifestation goals so we can play our new game. I'm not telling you what the game is, just know that it does involve music. All right, so let's do that. Also, guys, we're still working on our daily donation goal of $66. Links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. And guys, if you're on the tube, best way to show love is via Super Chat. All right, so let's keep doing all of the good things and show Mr. Itchy and Hector some love while they are here, guys. Let's do all of the good things. All right, my apologies, Texas. Go ahead, love.
Okay, so I think that Democrats are at fault for the government shutdown because they refuse to vote. They refuse to come together with the Republican Party to not shut down the government.
Yeah, that's not what's happening though. So was because it's actually the Republicans who are refusing to come to the table to negotiate. They like Mike Johnson won't even open up Congress, the House, so that they can actually vote. So there's that.
Eric, I think Eric echo too.
I don't blame them because Democrats want to give they want to send money overseas to other countries. Like every single bill they vote for has like money going to other countries.
Girl, that ain't got nothing to do with the shutdown.
It does, because Republicans don't want to send money to other countries. It's America first. That's why we're America first.
That song keeps playing in my head. I don't care. I love it. No, but here's the thing.
But Erica, this isn't even surface level though.
It's not. It's really, 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 really high. Like it's like above surface level. Okay, so it's only because you're just a younger person. That's why I'm old. I'm almost 60. All right. But like you have a problem with aid going overseas if it's the Democrats doing it. But what do you think about the 40 billion that's been promised to Argentina?
I disagree with it. I don't think we should be sending money to overseas anywhere.
But that's what you voted for because that's what Trump does. So what are we doing? Because this isn't the first. Yeah, like this is what he does. He what are we doing? What are you? I don't want to do it no more.
I can
Okay.
concede to the fact that
more
he's.
echo. I'm listening.
Sorry.
I'm reading the chat. There's no more echo, so we're good. Go ahead, love.
Okay. I can concede to the fact that that's one thing I disagree with him on.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. All right. So I don't think then you can argue that the Democrats are trying, that the reason why you disagree with the Democrats or blame the Dems for the shutdown is that they're trying to send money overseas. It'll be a moot point because Donald Trump is doing the exact same thing. And you just said that you don't agree with him on that. So, I mean, it's moot. We don't even have to go there. What else? What else do we have? That song is really stuck in my head. I'm going to need to listen to it. Texas, come back. Come back. Come back.
Is this person like literally? I was getting ready to end, and this person was spamming in my chat. Someone, don't run from me. You're running, and this is the best you got.
This is the best.
Like this is the best they got.
Yeah.
And they
oh
ran.
no, not the skedaddle. No. Come back.
Went skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
That was so underwhelming. That was a letdown. I thought she was gonna come up here and be smart and like say something. I was gonna be like, oh my gosh, oh look, a 19-year-old that's smart. That was boring. Anywho, any friggin' who, guys, keep doing all of the good things. All the good things. I think I got like 5 more minutes in me. I'm not gonna even hold you. I got 5 minutes left. All
Mice
right.
will start going dead.
Oh, okay. So I got like 5 minutes left. That toast was stale as fuck is funny. Good one, Sick of Society. Good one. That was a good one. I appreciate you for that one. That was a good one. It was stale. Oh, it was burnt. I'm tired. Y'all got anything? Got anything? Want to talk about anything? Itchy always calls it like anyhow.
I would have something. I have something I would like to talk about.
Of course you do.
I'm sure you kind of like. I don't know how much in depth you went on it from the. That was the one that you were looking for, right? The one that I sent you.
Yeah, I didn't get to
Okay.
use it though because the person
Skedaddled.
pivoting. Yeah,
Oh.
he was all over the place.
Yeah. So I made a video and I posted on my page as pin, and it's something that I think that everybody needs to really be talking about, and it's the actual driving force behind the government shutdown, and like what's going to happen to these if the subsidies for the ACA go away, and like the overall impact that's going to occur. And it also talks about like the overwhelming popularity for the subsidies, and how as of right now, like there's over 83% of the cost for the ACA being paid by these subsidies. So if they go away, like it's going to be really harmful. So go check that out and like arm yourself with the knowledge. And I'll even send you like the different graphics that I have, because there's multiple things. But like it's going to be really bad if these subsidies aren't extended. So.
Yeah, and it's not just going to be bad for the people on the ACA. I think you may have said that. I'm not going to kid you. I tuned out just a little bit, but also for people who pay for private insurance, like via their employer. So their deductibles are going to go up, along likely with their premiums are going to see an increase, along with even costs that hospitals and providers charge. That's going to go up too. So it's just going to be what is it called? It's going to be a domino effect is what it's going to be. Hey, Swan. So there's that. I mean, I don't understand. People can't see the forest for the trees. Typically, it's always like small picture for people. The immediate where they can't see that, like, thank you, Swan. They can't see how this is going to impact so many people, even themselves. It's like, oh, well, I don't get insurance through the ACA, so I don't have to worry about it. I don't have Obamacare. And it's like, but you do have to worry about it, because do you get insurance through your employer? Oh, you do? Okay. What happens when people become uninsured? Yeah, your premiums go up because those people still need care, and someone has to pay for it. And that someone is still going to be you. So there's that. There's that. You're so worried about an undocumented immigrant going to the hospital to, make sure that they don't lose a leg or a toe. all right, that you're willing to literally just like spite your, what is it? Spite your nose or something to cut your face? I don't know what the hell that saying is. They're stupid. What is the saying, Hector? Spite your nose. Something nose in your face. And
Put your nose to spite your face.
Thank you, Itchy. This is why Itchy's the man. Thank you. Because Hector had to Google it. Look at Hector Googling it. That's crazy. Can't believe you're Googling that, Hector. Insane work. All right. Hector's not Googling it, guys. He messaged me. I know what he's doing. But no. So I just think that people need to start looking at the bigger picture and stop being so in the now, if that makes sense, and understand that these things have long-term consequences. And I really do think that's something that politicians bank on when it comes to the American public. They bank on them only being concerned with the now. Because if we weren't just concerned with the now, then you know who wouldn't be president? Because, you know, a lot of people would have been able to, you know, discern, figure out whatever word it is that you want to use there, that Donald Trump was a really, really bad choice. A really, really bad choice. Like they were so upset at the fact that, you know, their box of Cocoa Pebbles cost $6 that they couldn't see the fact that a lot of the things that Donald Trump did in his first term led them to have that $6 box of Cocoa Pebbles. Just saying. Like, there's that. I'm sorry you broke up.
Oh no, I was saying I completely agree. Also, I just shot you some. Check that out. But yeah, like I think not only is it that they have revisionist history. We understand that like people look back at a time and for some reason they think that you know, history was better. You said Kamala was a terrible candidate. Oh, okay, cool. Juan, come up here and tell us how Kamala was a terrible candidate. As a matter of fact, we're going to mute you. And I sent you a request to come up, but we're going to mute you because why is my screen frozen? Can somebody mute Juan? I don't know why my screen just froze. Anyway, get up here and tell us why Kamala was a terrible candidate, because literally she's the most qualified candidate to ever seek the office of the presidency for the first term.
I don't have power on this account. Oh, I'm shocked.
Is that me or is that Erica? Okay. Juan, tell us why she was a horrible candidate.
What do you want to start?
I would like to hear why she was a terrible candidate.
Okay. When she basically took over for Joe Biden, she basically became Joe Biden 2.0.
When did she take over for Joe Biden?
Am I right?
No, when did she take over for Joe Biden?
What do you mean?
How did she take over? You mean she became president? What are you talking about?
No, hey, slow down. When she ran against Donald Trump, Joe Biden pulled out, and
oh, you mean when she won the Democratic nomination?
yeah,
Okay.
no, she didn't win. She didn't win the Democratic nomination. There was no Democratic nomination.
There was.
No, there wasn't.
How do we pick the Democratic nomination, friend?
Well, you vote for it. It's basically in a primary.
Wait, so do we vote for who we want in the primary?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No, we don't.
What do you mean you don't?
What do we vote for in the primary?
Well, you vote for a candidate for the
No,
party.
we vote for delegates.
Right. But ultimately,
and then the delegates get to make the decision. They're supposed to take your vote in account, but they don't necessarily have to do so, but they do represent the vote. Hey, did any of the delegates, did they just automatically pledge their allegiance to Kamala Harris?
You tell me, did they?
No, you tell me. I know the answer.
Well, there wasn't a choice.
It was.
Really? Who made the choice? Obama?
No, Barack Obama didn't make the choice. Literally, all the other candidates made the choice not to run against her. Hey, did you know that there was an open convention, and that's why Kamala Harris wasn't named the actual representative until the DNC, where all the delegates pledged their votes. Now, people like Gavin Newsom and Pete Buttigieg and Bernie Sanders all looked around and said, you know what? 107 days. We don't have access to the war chest that Biden's been collecting. We don't have the infrastructure in place to actually run for office because we haven't even thought about it since, Biden was the incumbent. I think I'm going to sit this one out. Literally every other person looked around, saw the odds and said, you know what? This is a bad bet. And Kamala Harris, instead of actually just saying, I'll take the delegates, they literally came to her and they said, hey, we want to give you the delegates. And she said, no. She said, I want to earn it. And so she started campaigning, and it took all the way up until she got to the DNC. That's why they did a roll call at the DNC where she then won the nomination.
I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, but is that the right process?
I have one question, if I can ask.
Is that the right process?
And Juan, can I ask you one question?
Let's hear it.
Did Donald Trump primary in the 2024 elections?
He didn't need to.
That's not what the rules say. The rules say
what rules?
That any candidate, the Republican nomination rules.
But he was already basically
the rules. The rules say anybody that is the nominee must participate in all primary debates.
So what are you saying? Donald Trump is not the official representative for the Republican?
Donald Trump was picked for you because what he didn't do is stand on stage with any of the other Republican primaries and answer questions to the public.
Okay, but we're talking about Kamala Harris right now.
And the rules said that he must.
But we're talking about Kamala Harris right now.
I mean, it was the same process.
Okay. Can we?
Itchy, can you tell him?
Can we stick with one topic?
Over 3,600 delegates voted.
Yeah, my fault. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, can you tell him that over 3,600 delegates voted for Madam Vice President Kamala Harris? Can you tell him that we voted for Kamala Harris when we vote for Joe Biden? Can you tell him that not a single person, including all the men that they like to slurp up like Bernie Sanders, had the balls to run up against Kamala Harris in the primary when it was opened up? Because I don't think he knows these things. I just want
so you're arguing with me that Kamala Harris was the best candidate to run against Donald Trump.
She was the only candidate.
Yes, because the base of the Democratic Party said without any certainty.
So you're saying
anybody was put? Hey, sir, I can't say anything if you're over talking. So again, the base of the Democratic Party said without any hesitation that if anybody was put in front of the VP to be president, that we would sit out, that we would not participate. And again, I reiterate that neither one of the candidates that ran for president in 2024, if you want to talk about primaries, neither candidate primary.
Only one candidate had a valid reason not to have a primary, because I don't know how the hell you would have done that in 107 days.
Okay, so you're basically telling me that because Kamala Harris, there was no other option, they ran her up against Donald Trump. Is that what you're telling me?
No one else tried, and she decided to take it upon herself to try and
Nobody
save
else tried? Nobody else tried?
No one else tried.
There was no other option.
No, there was options. Again, they
who was
opened
the
up
option?
the primary for the DNC, and they allowed everyone to put in their bids. The only person that tried was Marianne Williamson, and per the rules, because she dropped out earlier, she couldn't come back in. No one else tried.
They didn't open it up.
They literally did.
They did open it up, though.
Who did, Obama?
Why the fuck are you talking about Obama?
Well, because Obama's the one.
Let that black man nuts go, bro.
Why
Do you know
is
that
this
the
guy?
governor?
Why is this guy?
Hey, bro.
Why is this guy getting aggro?
Do you know that the governor of Pennsylvania decided that he literally put his toes in the water so that Gavin Newsom, put his toes in the water.
Okay.
He hey, bro, listen.
Take a second.
We
Just take a
can't
second.
talk at the same time.
Brother, my
governor,
friend.
What's the governor name of Pennsylvania?
Oh, Josh Shapiro. Of Pennsylvania?
What's Josh?
Yeah, you're breaking up, Itchy, but it's Josh Shapiro.
He stuck his toes.
He stuck his toes in the water to see what the
Dr.
temperature
Hero.
was to run.
Hero.
Gavin Newsom also stuck his toes in the water.
Wait, who's this?
Gavin Newsom also stuck his toes in the water.
Can I say something? Can I say one thing?
I guess you've been trying to. Itchy just said you got it. Go ahead, say it.
Yeah. Who's this Hector character?
That's my friend.
Okay, Hector. Do we want to?
Bro, you interrupted me to ask who the fuck Hector. Who are you?
I was very confused. I thought you had an actual question.
Okay. Do we want to talk about how Biden got voted in as president? Do we want to talk about that?
Man, I'm so tired of manic ass white people.
White, bro. Like, come on. I'm from East LA, bro. White people? What are you talking about? Dude, where are you from?
You don't think they have white people in East LA?
I'm sure they do, but what are you talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, where are you from, homie?
Oh, what, you ready to ride on me, homie?
Dude, come on. Don't talk.
You
don't
ready to
talk
put your
trash.
you ready to put your bandana on and ride on the essay? You gonna ride on the essay?
When you come to me, you gotta come with facts. You gotta come with facts, homie. You gotta come with facts. These aren't facts.
Weird as hell, bro.
This is nonsense.
Erica, do you see where I said what I said earlier about leftists?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Kamala Harris is your
never
hero.
fucking ends.
That's your hero. Where is she now? She's writing
What is-
books. She's trying to sell books.
What the fuck is she supposed to be doing right now?
She's
sir?
selling books right now.
No,
man.
no, Juan, seriously, what is she supposed to be doing? Answer the question. What is she supposed to be
she's
doing?
supposed to be fucking stopping the genocide in Gaza.
Oh, word?
Are you fucking serious right now?
Yes, absolutely.
Sir, shut the fuck up. You're
Oh,
gonna get a lesson. First things first, all right? First things first, okay? All right. Kamala Harris is not the president. She's not the president of the United States of America. All right. That is the job of Donald Trump. Okay. And Donald Trump is doing a really fucking bad job of it. All right. I refuse to believe that you are a real person to say something as asinine and stupid as that. Why would you sit here and say that it is a job of Kamala Harris to stop what is going on in Gaza? She's not the president. She has no power whatsoever. Why would you say that? That was absolutely stupid. You can't be fucking for real. Like, really, what is wrong with you people? Why is it Kamala Harris's job to fucking fix what's going on?
Did he vote?
Absolutely stupid. I am so fucking tired of y'all. I am so tired of every fucking one. You all are so fucking stupid. All of y'all. I'm tired of privileged fucking people. I am tired of you fucking idiots on the left. I'm tired of you fucking Trump supporters. I'm tired of you fucking white people coming around just being fucking racist. I'm tired of all of y'all. Y'all are so stupid. Fucking dummies. And yes, I said dummies. You're fucking dumb is what you are. Fucking A. I'm tired of you people. I swear to God.
Did he vote for Kamala, Erica? W. Edward, thank you so much for the gift. Hey, Juan, did you vote for Kamala Harris? Okay, I got your tongue now. Okay, I got your tongue, Mr. East LA. You're going to answer the fucking question.
That's the problem, I guess. Cat has never really had his tongue.
I'm just curious because I don't know how someone who you voted against or chose to stay at home for or vote for irrelevant people, I don't know how they're supposed to do anything. I'm just curious. I'm just very curious. It's like asking what Dick Cheney's supposed to be doing. Dick Cheney's supposed to be fixing Gaza. Dick Cheney left politics. Erica muted him? I got it. I'll send him an invite. Sent you an invite, Juan. Go ahead and tell me, Mr. Eastside LA.
What do you want to know?
Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
Why would I vote for Kamala Harris, bro?
So the answer is no.
No, I don't need to vote.
Answer is no.
I'm in California.
So the answer is no.
Absolutely no.
Got you. Cool. So you want to know what's crazy? Your funky ass is up here complaining about what Kamala Harris is supposed to be doing, and you didn't even vote for her to do it.
But why would I vote
What sense does that make?
Why would I vote
What
for Kamala
sense
Harris?
does that make?
Dude,
Tell me what sense does it make to whine and cry about what someone ain't doing when you didn't even vote for them to do it? She's sitting at home selling books because she can't get involved in politics anymore because of your ass, and you're sitting here crying about her making some money off of her turmoil.
Really? I'm crying.
As if it's not common for anyone to write a book about their story.
writing.
God forbid a black woman run a 107-day campaign, get bullied not only by her administration, but by the likes of you. God forbid she tells her story and make a little money about it. God forbid she goes around the country and even abroad telling her story and fighting it back against this administration outside of the establishment. God fucking forbid.
Really? She's fighting? What's she fighting for? What's she fighting for?
Democracy, my guy.
Really?
She was fighting. She was fighting, and I had
fighting for democracy
running around the goddamn city of East LA ducking ice. That's what she was fighting.
Hey, she's fighting for democracy.
But guess what?
Dude, she was quiet.
We're
She
not
was
gonna
quiet
fight
for fucking 6 months.
Yeah, you're on your own now. We hope that
She
your
wasn't.
abuela's safe. We hope that your bambinos are safe. But right now, Donald Trump, this administration is hunting you motherfuckers like wild boar.
If you want some education, let me speak.
If you
want some education, let me speak.
Shit. You don't know shit.
Let me speak.
Who are your senators?
Let me speak.
Who
Let
are
me
your
speak,
senators?
homie.
Who are your senators? Tell me who your senators are.
Let me speak, homie.
Tell me who
Let
your
me
senators
speak.
are.
Dude.
Dumbass Migo. Tell me who your senators are, S.A.
Dude, where are you guys
Tell
from?
me who your senators are.
Where are you
S.A.
guys from?
Tell me who your representatives are.
Yeah, I know.
Who are your representatives?
Dude,
you came up here to blame the black woman, but you don't even know shit about politics.
Where are you
motherfucking ass probably a convict and can't vote.
Where are you fools from?
Bro, couldn't even explain
what the fuck what you gonna do? Ride on us?
Dude, where are you fools from?
Fuck does that
some
matter? I'm
southern
in North
state?
Carolina.
Where you some southern state?
Oh my God! You're in California, which
I'm in
used to be
California,
Mexico, which used to be Mexico that was taken out white
here we
people
go.
that you continue to vote for.
Here we go.
You fucking moron.
Yeah. California is the 4th largest economy in the world, homie.
The fuck
Where
does
are you
that mean?
from?
It used to be Mexico, bitch.
Dude, where are you from? Where are you from? Come on.
Asking me, are you trying to date me? You fucking weirdo.
Dude, you're such an idiot.
You used to be Mexico.
Dude, you're
bitch.
such an idiot.
Now
what does
you're
that have to
voting
do?
for people who want to send you back to Mexico.
What
bitch.
does that have to do? What does that have
You're
to do?
stupid, man. You
California,
got it.
California owns you fools.
Heck, please come back.
Owns you fools.
Because I don't want to talk to this.
Oh
baby.
yeah, I'm out of here.
I don't want to talk
a
to
couple
this
idiots, man. Wake up, man. Go.
Bro,
you
you in
understand
Mexico,
politics.
bitch, and
You gotta understand politics.
Shut your bitch ass
to
up,
Mexico, bitch.
You want to come up here and talk about how we don't understand politics. You didn't even understand that 3,600 delegates voted for Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. You didn't even understand that people were very much allowed to run against her. But you want to talk about how we dumb about politics. Tell me, Juan, what are the 3 branches of government?
Get to unmute him because he's stupid.
Just did. I know you stupid. Let me help you out. What are the 3 branches of government, Juan?
Oh, dude. Yeah, we don't even want to go there.
What are the 3 branches of government, Juan?
You're going to educate me.
What are the 3 branches of government, Juan? I'm going to play this mute game because I about had it with your fucking voice. Start answering questions. What are the 3 goddamn branches of government, Juan? And I invited you on mute. Do 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 do. I can't stand these stupid motherfuckers. Do 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 do. Shut your ass up and read a book. Na 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 na. Can you answer the fucking question?
Hispanic man that bother me more than anything, though, Hector. He literally is living in Mexico. California is Mexico. While simultaneously, the guy he voted for is putting people on the streets to send them back to Mexico.
This shit
Some
is
of y'all
ridiculous.
caught what I just said. Some of y'all didn't, but you'll catch it in the car.
I messaged Erica, y'all. Think they're all right. Come on, Juan. Answer the question. Because it's looking real bad if you came up here with all this rah-rah and you don't even understand how our government works. I already know the answer to that question, but I at least want to give you a fighting chance. Because then it's going to look like I'm punching down. Let me try this again. I invited him there. Are you really this stupid? Damn. This is kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thebs, and MAGA. If you guys can do me the favor of double tapping that screen, sharing out the live, send your daily heart means, and claim everything on the way down. And please, for the endurance and patience that Erica had to deal with these fucking people, there's $66 left on the gift goal or the dono goal. Links are in the bio, and there's Zelle, everything with erica9@gmail.com. And then there's the links in the bio, and you may use that to help give Erica some motherfucking peace. Run like a bitch, Juan. We know. Itchy, I really wish they put all the energy they put into being on their knees into their spines. But here we are. I've about fucking had it with these people. And when I want to be clear, when I talk shit about leftists, I am a person on the left. Sure, you can identify me as a leftist. When I speak about leftists, I'm talking about people like him who want all the things that they could have had or at least moves the needle towards if they voted for Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. But instead, they decided to do absolutely nothing. He's one of the dumb motherfuckers who goes to her book tours and protests against her.
He didn't even vote for Trump.
To my knowledge, no. He said he was protesting there. He was at the No Kings.
He. So that means he was a third party voter. Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here!
Is the live gonna cut off if we don't? Oh, I think she's coming back. Okay, great.
Get it together. It's okay.
No, that's all right. People are stupid, man. Continue to do all the good things, y'all. She's dealing with some business. Continue to do all the good things. Who do we have in the request? I'll take a look. We're gonna give her a minute. Give her a minute. Cindy, did you vote for Donald Trump? Cindy, did you vote for Donald Trump? I don't think Cindy meant to be in the request. Let's try this again. Jackie, did you vote for Donald Trump? Jackie, did you vote for Donald Trump? I think that was another error.
God almighty, these they can't score. Damn.
Someone's watching sports ball.
Oh shit, my fault.
How did it go with Juan?
He ran. I asked him what the 3 branches of government were, and he ran.
Oh, really? Come on, Juan. Do better. Delayed, but here we go.
Skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
Somebody says skedaddle. All right. Bruh. Kamala Harris is supposed to be stopping the war in Gaza. Kiss my ass. Tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. Love you more. Keep doing all the good things. Keep doing all of the good things.
I'm going to say something problematic, or at least people are going to take it as problematic. I understand that there are real people who lost their lives in that region, but I'm really starting to believe in some point a lot of this Gaza stuff is just Russian propaganda. Like, I really think a lot of you motherfuckers are paid psyops.
Yeah, I honestly think you are too. Like, you're trying to gauge people's reactions. You're trying to gauge the temperatures and everything. Like, you guys aren't real. Y'all are not fucking real. There's no way.
So many different conflicts around the world took place long before Gaza. Many of them including black people.
Yep.
And y'all never gave a fuck. All of a sudden, Palestine. I think it's very interesting. And then y'all want to have the nerve to talk crazy to us when we tell you to vote for Kamala, the only person who would have gave you a fighting chance. Now we anti-Muslim Islam. Never mind. Let's shut my ass up.
Yeah. So there's that. These came in earlier, so I do just want to go ahead and read them off, and then we'll just go ahead and head out, guys. I'm gonna listen to my good sis. listen to my good sis and get on up out of here. Hey, Miss Loretta. Thank you so much for the 6. I appreciate you, love. Miss Loretta said, welcome back. Thank you, Miss Loretta. Also, shout out to Terry for the 25. Terry said, glad you had a great vacay. I did. I did. It was fun hanging out with my babes. All right. Don't know when we'll get to be able to do that again. So at least we got one for the memory books, right? Also, shout out to Jolie. Thank you, Jolie, for the 5. Jolie says, sending you hugs for fighting a good fight. Oh, thank you. Also, shout out to Samantha for 30. Samantha said, your passion, dedication does not go unnoticed. We are lucky to have someone like you, so vocal in this space. Thank you for your time, energy, and labor. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate it. Also, thank you to Sarah for the 10. Sarah said, thanks for everything you do, Erica. Well, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I'm just going to call it and say that it's been cleared. I didn't do any numbers, but thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Took y'all long enough, but thank you.
I'll just do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the game that I want to play is guess the lyric. No, not guess. Finish the lyrics. Finish the lyrics is what I want to play. That's what I play. Matter of fact, I'm going to go fucking play it. I'm going to play it. I don't care. Thank you, Kai Bear Couple. I did see that earlier. Thank you very much for taking care of the manifestation goal. There's a lot of stuff that happens. I think sometimes what people may forget is that on the other end of your screen is a real human being who has to deal with real life things. So there's that part. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So I think that if we all could just be a bit more cognizant of that and go from there. So there's that. Finish the lyric. I'm going to go ahead and I want to do that because I need to have some fun. So there's that. I need to do it. All right. So YouTube, because I do have to play quite a bit of music and I don't want to mute you guys and make it awkward for you. I am going to go ahead and end on Tube and Twitch. So let me see here. Oh, Jonna, thank you so much for the 20 over on the super chat. I thank you, love. Yeah, don't apologize for other people's bad behavior, love. Don't ever do that because you don't have to. All right, that's on them. But I thank you so much, Jonna, for the 20, and I appreciate you, love. Show some love in the chat for everyone who donated. If you're on the tube and you do have a TikTok, by all means, please come on over. Also, same for Twitch. If you have a TikTok, come on over so that we can play a game. It's called Finish the Lyrics, right? Finish. I did not create it, but I did play it on a cruise ship, and it was a lot of fun. And I'm the champion at it. All right, I'm the champion. I have the Royal Caribbean backpack to prove it. All right, and a keychain and a cup. So there's that. Okay. So I want to play the game.
You was winning prizes?
Yeah, I was winning prizes.
Hey.
If prizes are involved, you know, I'm going to show them up. I was like, oh, snap, they're giving away free stuff. Bet. So there's that. All right. So Tube, thank you so much for being here. Also, shout out to Twitch. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. And come on over to TikTok so we all can play a game. Again, you don't have to get in the request. I'm going to send your request. So I'll be sending out requests and we're just going to see what happens. All right. And I'm going to...
I don't have to get a title. I won't lose this.
I am going to put a title? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, the title of the song?
Give the lyrics. If all we have to
do you got to sing it though, Itchy. You got to sing it.
Oh, yeah. Not the singing.
Oh, okay. You have to sing it.
Geronimo.
No. I knew you were gonna do that. But yeah, so you gotta sing it. You have to sing. And I'm gonna give you an option. All right. Matter of fact, let me write down my options for myself so that way I can remember. Because if I don't write them down, I won't remember. I'll just be making up stuff as I go along, and nobody wants that. All right, so let me see. One is going to be
not Itchy leaving me to fend for myself.
But Hector, you can sing.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I sound like marvels are groveling in my voice. Groveling.
All right, let's see here.
Funny enough, I actually used to sing in choir as a kid.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Were you a tenor or tenor?
That's a great question. I don't have answers for.
Oh wow, that's crazy. All right, I used to sing. I was an alto, of course, because I couldn't do soprano. Soprano. But I can do soprano, but I can't stay in soprano. So there's that. I also can do a little bit of
I want to say it was tenor.
Contra alto. That's those ones that can go higher. I used to be singing and shit. Soprano.
I say
and shit. Me and Kiana be rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, Nikki.
I'm trying to think of nobody wants to do it. Also, there's no music on this chart after 2005. So I'm so sorry to you if you're like 20. You're out back. You are out back. So nothing on this music chart prior. Okay, like 2010 maybe. 2010. I need to lift my spirits, and this will do it. All right, so let's see. I need another genre. I'm gonna do country. All right, and let's see. I need one more. Okay. Awesome. So let's see here. I see if she'll come up. She never comes up. I did put country down on the list. Oh yeah, you came up. Awesome. Hey, hot girl money.
Girl.
How
was
love?
your trip, girl?
It was fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. All these dummies making you upset. Girl, upset me.
No, don't
be
be
upset my girl.
Well, I'm about to do, guys, what I'm going to do is YouTube. Go ahead and come on over to the TikTok. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Same for Twitch. Thank you all so very much for being here.